Super Earth, our home. Prosperity. Liberty. Hi there. Democracy. Our way of life. Oh, hello. But freedom doesn't come free. No! Sweet liberty! No! Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Join the Helldivers. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force. See exotic new life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become a hero.
I want to be a hero.
Become a legend.
I want to be a legend.
A Helldiver.
I want to be a Helldiver. What's up, everybody? What the heck? Yeah, don't question it. There is a reason behind my madness, but I'm not going to tell you what was going on. All right? You're just going to have to forever wonder what the hell that was. Are you actually streaming, though? The way y'all showed right back up. Yo! What's up, everybody? Listen! I'm gonna need some help from you guys today that are running PCs. I'm gonna need some help from PC players that can play tonight. I want to run some tests. I want to do some science. So if you're a PC player and you want to help me with my tests and my science, I need you guys to not be dumbasses so you don't mess it up, all right? Don't show up if you're dumbass. I need y'all's help. I need you to give me a full squad of PC players, and I want to run some tests. I was watching, I clicked in real quick. I clicked on YouTube, and I noticed that Clay something or another, was streaming. And I don't typically watch live streams. I'm not much of a watcher. But I was like, oh, okay, let me see what this is all about. And he's playing the new missions, and he wasn't getting any spawns at all, which I found really interesting. And he was like bitching and moaning about not getting any spawns and how you can't get spawns. And I was like, I've never seen spawns like this in my life. Dude was really getting like one hunter per bug breach in his spawns. I'm like, this is crazy. And I was of the belief that they might have patched the low spawn rate thing because my spawns have been cracked. And now I want to run some tests to see if I can still manipulate spawn rates, which I think I can. But I think it's more multi-people based. Because for some reason, a lot of streamers that complain about the game not being hard enough only play with full squads of 4. I've noticed, right? And these are the people that are saying the game's too easy, but they don't want to make it harder by playing with less people, which I find strange. I'm not trying to rant though. I'm just saying I've noticed a pattern that most of the people say that the spawn rates suck are always playing with a team of 4. And I very rarely play with a team of 4. I normally play solo, sometimes I play duos, but my spawns are always cracked, always. I always have really good spawns. I've never seen some shit like that in my life. I'm watching a stream, and he's not getting any spawns at all.
Allied destroyer has
and I thought that was really strange, and I want to do some testing with spawn rates today. But I need a piece. I need some tests. I need some scientists with me to help me test it out, and I need everybody to be on PC. So if you guys join today, just try to be on PC, I guess. Until we get like a full squad. I don't know. I got to leave slots open for PC players because I need to get a full squad of PC players. Yo, Rat, to start this off, let's do okay, hold up. We almost got a full squad. To start this off, I want
has joined squadron.
Well, that depends on what I want to do. It depends on if we get a full squad here or not. Yo, Costco and Rat, you guys are down to adjust your settings and everything for science and do it accurately and not lie to me and shit because it'll ruin my investigations. We're out here investigating, and I might make a video, and if you guys are really good scientists with me, you guys will be in the next video. So what I'm gonna do is I want to run some tests with all my PC players max, because I think it's a PC problem. I don't get this issue on console where we're not getting spawns. I don't get this issue. And I thought it was extremely strange that every single one of Clay's games that I spectated today, I saw him play like 3 of them. He had like one hunter spawning from his bug breaches. And I thought that was strange, guys. I thought this was patched. What up, Trent? So I'm gonna see if I can manipulate it. I don't have this issue on console. I can't get low spawn rates like that. So I think it's a PC problem. So that means I'm gonna need a full squad of PC players, and I think it's a full squad problem as well. I think the more people, the more it's affected from what I was seeing. So I want to try to get one more PC player. Yo, Welly, if you're on PC, that would be perfect. So what I want to do is I want to do one lobby where all my PC players play on the lowest settings. So go 60. Lower your... hang on, I want to get a full squad before I start giving out rules. But pretty much you're going to be 60 FPS and have your graphic settings on low, just for experimental purposes, and then we're going to play another game with it maxed out to see if we see a difference. I guessed damn good with my alarm this morning. Went 3 minutes before your stream. I'm going to be honest, I wasn't planning on streaming today. Is everybody here on PC? Can everybody confirm? Warzone, Costco, and Racket, can you guys all confirm you're on PC? Warzone, can you confirm? Warzone? Okay. Can all of you guys put your graphic settings to low for this first run? I want to do one run on low, and I want to do another run on ultra settings. So can everybody put their graphic settings on low? Can everybody confirm? I just want to make sure we're sciencing it right here. Can everybody put your graphic settings on low and lock your frames, your FPS at 60? Can everybody confirm that when they're done? Low graphic settings, frame rate at 60 frames per second. If this works out really well and we see a major difference like I'm thinking we're going to see, I'm going to make a new video. So you guys are going to be in my next video. Not that my videos do very good, but from the last video I made about how to adjust spawn rates, apparently there's a lot of people saying it's not true, it's not accurate, you can't really do it. So this video will be like a proof video where I'm going to name this video something like 30 minutes straight of me proving you can adjust spawn rates or some shit like that. And it's just going to be like a compilation of gameplay of us playing on low graphics versus ultra graphics and how the spawns are differ. Like, it's not even going to be a science video. It's just going to be a fucking proof video because I'm so sick of people telling me I'm wrong. And after what I just saw from Clay's stream, I think it still exists. So, everybody make sure you're locked into 60 frames per second and have it on low graphic setting. Scroll down and lock frame rate. I don't know what Warzone's saying. Is everybody locked in to 60 frames and low? Can you guys respond a little bit quicker, by the way? I feel like y'all are lacking with the responses here. Like, I need y'all to be responding like some soldiers. Come on now, man. We got shit to do. I got a lot of science in. If y'all can't respond, I might need to switch. Y'all, what the hell? Where are my responses? We got a lot to do today. Lock it in. Come on, man. Racket? Racket, are you locked into 60 FPS? I'm sure everybody's graphics are low. I just want to make sure you guys don't have cracked out FPS as well. I managed to get TCS done with no mines or sentries. Was it tough? How are your spawn rates, by the way? Clay was saying the spawn rates are not. You know what? We're doing our experiments. Since there's the low graphics, now they are. Okay, so Racket didn't have it for some reason. Racket, how'd it take you that long to turn it down? Were you messing up? I gotta make sure, like, I'm not gonna be able to double check your guys' work, so y'all are gonna really mess this up for me if y'all don't get this right. How'd it take you that long to pull that off, Racket? You got me worried. The game runs noticeably smoother is an interesting thing to say. All right, Racket, listen, I need y'all to know. If you guys can't do what I'm asking, I need y'all to switch out. Like, no hard feelings or nothing, but like, I got a lot of science in today, and I can't be waiting on you guys. I can't be waiting on y'all constantly. So I need y'all to do a couple things for me. You guys are gonna help me out. I need you to respond quickly. Rat, you're taking the longest to respond on everybody, so you know. But I need you guys to respond quickly when I say stuff and ask questions and stuff. And I need you guys to make sure you know what you're doing. When I say adjust settings, I need you guys to know how to do that. So if you don't know how to adjust settings, I need to switch y'all out. I need to get this as sciencey as scientific as perfect as possible.
Take command of the galaxy's
But I can't double check y'all's work, so I need y'all to be on it. I need y'all to be on it today. All right, so everybody should be on their low graphic settings, locked at 60 frames per second. We're gonna run a TCS mission. We're gonna see what the spawns look like, and hang on, I think I got a button messed up here. We're gonna see what the spawns look like, and then we are gonna run it back, but we're gonna change the graphic settings. Just to make sure the spawns look as accurate as possible, I need everybody to follow me around nut to butt, all right? No splitting up, unless I say we split up, because if you guys are off killing bugs in a different area, I'm not gonna get to see actual spawn rates. This is more of a test video than anything, and if the test goes as well as I'm hoping it'll go, I'll be making this into a video, so I just need y'all to do it right. I need y'all to be locked in today for science, all right? I'm gonna be dishing out a lot of orders, and I need y'all to be listening very quickly. None of that delayed reaction shit, all right? I need y'all to be on it today, because this is gonna be a lot of testing, and I don't want to have to retest things that we don't have to retest if we just stay locked in. So we are gonna try to beat this mission, but we're gonna try to do it as one unit. All right, no splitting up. Just to staying together, we can see the actual spawn rates. If we split up, the spawn rates won't be accurate. So everybody, stay nut to butt with me, and let's see if we can affect these spawn rates. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, boys, you guys ready? Let us proceed. So for anybody just getting here, well, somebody said something about my thumbnail there. Hang on. They're adding water guns, confirmed. I guess damn good. Okay, hang on. Thumbnail is a home run. You like the thumbnail today, Porky? Let's go. Alright. Shit. I forgot a booster. Alright, boys. Everybody stay nut to butt. Follow the leader type shit. We're going to conga line this, and we're going to see how the spawn rates look in this game versus the next game, where we're going to absolutely break the spawns with high graphic settings. Hopefully this goes really well, and I can make a video about it, because I like making videos to prove people wrong, because there's a lot of people saying that you can't adjust spawn rates, and that my last video about how to adjust spawn rates isn't accurate, blah, blah. You know what? We're going to prove everybody wrong today, all right, for science. Let's get in there, boys. I needed that because there are like 5 spawns to cover. Yeah, no gas, no sentries, and no mines would be the challenge for this mission. Missed the tank. Still impressive that you did it without mines or sentries, though. That's still very impressive. Also, just so you know, guard dogs are considered sentries. Just so you know. Not that you're like a heavy guard dog user or anything. I just thought that'd be fun to say. A sentry turret, a sentry doesn't mean a turret. So a guard dog is a sentry. A sentry is like an AI that works on its own to kill things for you. All right, everybody, stay with me. Who's splitting up? Rat, come on, man. Nut to butt, Rat. Keep up. We expect to see lower high spawns. This should be a high spawn. So we're gonna hit the button here. We should see if we can get high spawns. Now, it might be affected by how many players are here. The more players, the less spawns we get, which is really weird, but that might be a thing. But everybody should be on low settings right now. So if we're gonna see high spawns, this would be the game. This would be it. Let's check out the spawn rates. Okay, we're getting a couple bugs. It is looking a little low so far. I've seen lower. The ski shot. Man, that was satisfying. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think spawn rates might actually be extremely low on this mission. This is... You know what? When I was playing solo, my spawn rate seemed a little bit more cracked. I think it might be a 4-player problem. Oh, the landmines probably shouldn't have been a thing. Landmines can break spawns as well. For scientific purposes, let's not throw landmines anymore. Landmines can break spawns as well. Just for science reasons, we're trying to max out spawns. Let's not throw any more landmines. Ah, I stepped on a landmine. I believe this mission used the same spawn system as evacuate missions, so however it works. So you're there.
Ready to liberate.
I don't know what you mean by that specific system. Okay, so far, I mean, we're getting spawns. we're getting spawns. I do feel like in my solo game I was getting more spawns than this. Maybe not. This mission in general could just be a low spawn rate mission. I don't know. Let's proceed. We'll continue. We also need to max settings out and see if we get even less than this. Because the thing that brought this on, I wasn't even really planning on streaming tonight. The thing that brought this on is I don't watch streams a lot. But I logged on to YouTube because I was bored tonight. And I logged on and saw that Clay was doing a stream. Clay Athics or whatever. Am I saying that right? Clay Athics? Doesn't matter. I noticed he was doing a stream and he was complaining about the spawn rates of this mission. And I was noticing he was only getting like 1 bug per spawn. And I was like, this is strange. I've never seen spawn rates this low in my entire life. And it really made me want to come experiment with it more. So that's what we're doing here today. We're experimenting. Woo! Tough Phantom Pain. What up, Rogue? By the way, if you guys didn't notice, there's a new war bond that just came out where we can now swim. Oh shit, I didn't mean to throw that. So I don't know if you guys noticed the thumbnail. There's a new swimming war bond where we can use rubber floaties to swim in water now. I'm completely lying. It's a funny thumbnail though. If you guys haven't seen the thumbnail, check it out. It's my little swimmer. It's my little swimmer war bond that I created. Okay, so they added submarines. Oh, they added rubber duckies. Rubber duckies, Rogue. They're attacking from the back. Go around to the back, boys. Yeah, these spawn rates do seem rather pathetic. But I don't think they seem as pathetic as they could be. So next game, they should be more pathetic, all right? Everybody keep an eye on how pathetic these spawn rates are, because I think we're going to drastically reduce them. You know what's not? Another thing is we can, we also have a chance to get the mortar bugs. And if we get the mortar bugs next game, this won't be a very effective experiment. We'd have to get the same seed. And we're likely not going to get the same seed twice in a row, which is really going to mess up our experimentation. But we'll proceed nonetheless. Kobe. How do we kill that bug? Okay. Never mind. I was going to say, how do we blow up that charger without blowing up the TCS, but the TCS is completed. I mean, I feel like the spawns could be worse. But like, I mean, we're getting our kill on. We're killing things. Okay. On to the next one, boys. Fits into Super Earth logistics. W thumbnail. It does kind of look like a real war bond, doesn't it? Kinda. Like, besides that, like, the Helldivers wearing the shorts anyway, I was trying to make it look extra goofy so that people wouldn't think that I'm really saying there's a new war bond. I wanted people to instantly know it was a joke. But I do feel like there's going to be some dumbasses out there that look at it and go, oh my god, a water war bond, and really think, and then be mad that I was lying, right? I feel like people are really stupid sometimes. I feel like there's going to be some dumbasses out there that think that war bond's real. But I tried my damnedest to make it look like I was just trolling. I tried my damnedest, all right? Somebody's going to fall for it nonetheless.
Going supply beacon.
I thought the guy in front has a water gun version of EE3 from Star Wars.
Reloading.
We're also, we should probably compare kill counts as well. Boba Fett's good. I want to make a Star Wars joke, but I'm going to be honest, I've made fun of Star Wars so much, I'm out of jokes. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I told someone if you stim yourself and throw a nade at your teammate, it transfers the stim effect, and they believe me. Yeah, people, there's definitely going to be some people that see my Warbond thumbnail and think that's a real Warbond, which is wild. It's wild to think about, but it's the thing nonetheless. Yo, we're getting attacked from some angle, boys. Where are we getting attacked from? Got him. Like, I feel like we're getting a fair amount of bugs. I feel like this bug amount is definitely going to be reduced the next game we play. 100%. All right, speed run straight to extract, boys. Straight to extract. We're done. We're not here for fun. We're here for science. To extract.
Reloading.
Do you use any AI for your thumbnails, or is that all you? Yo, Dajeev. It's amazing that you think I'm that good of an artist. First off, right off the bat, it's amazing that you think I got skills like that. But I use a combination of editing, extreme creativity, and AI tools to make my thumbnails. It's not like one or the other. It's a combination of things. But yes, I do use AI assisted tools for these epic thumbnails. I'm not Leonardo DiCaprio. Wait, is that Leonardo? Is that an actor? Who the hell is the painter? What's the painter called? Leonardo DiCaprio. That's not a painter. Is that a painter or an actor? Nah, I think that's an actor. What the hell is the painter called? Picasso. Da Vinci. Yeah, I'm none of them. I ain't got them skills. I got the creativity though. So I use AI assisted tools to make my creativity come to life, y'all. And it's amazing. It's amazing, all right? We don't do the AI hating crap around here. Start that thing, boys. Start it up. We're out of here. Start it up, Warzone. You're a man of many talents, and it's hard to tell with you. Damn, that's so nice. I used to not want to tell people that my thumbnails are AI generated. Even though I feel like it's kind of obvious for you know, the AI haters. But because there's a lot of AI haters out there, and they instantly hear the word AI, and they're like, well, I'm not a fan anymore. So I used to like not want to answer that question, but I'm gonna be completely honest. If somebody hops in my stream and they care so much that the picture on the live stream, just the picture, uses AI, and they won't, and that bothers them enough that they won't watch my streams, I'm gonna be honest, we don't need that kind of shit around here. We don't need someone with that type of personality around here anyway, because that's too damn negative. We don't need that kind of negativity. If someone's that much of an AI hater, they can suck it anyway, all right? They can lick the back of my nuts. They don't even get the front. They get the back of my nuts, and they can bounce. Because we don't need that kind of crap out here. So I'm going to just be straight up with y'all whenever people ask that question. I'll be like, hell yeah, I use AI. I love AI. You're hesitating. Yeah, because whenever you talk about AI, it always gets finicky. People get all butthurt around it. Oh my God, you use AI? It's wild. And I used to care about it, and I've recently learned that I don't give a shit anymore. If someone hates AI so much that they see a picture that I made with AI, so they won't watch my live stream that has nothing to do with AI at all. It's literally just a picture. If you're that butthurt about it, you could kick rocks. I stand by that statement. Kick rocks. Get up out of here. Make like a booty and bounce. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the spawn rates there. If that was max spawn rates, which it should have been, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. But I think it's gonna get worse. So as soon as we get back to the ship, I need everybody to max out their graphics. I assume it's called Ultra. Correct me if I'm wrong, PC players. Ultra, I assume is your max graphics. So everybody max their graphic settings out. Hopefully your computers can handle it. You ain't breaking nothing. And put your FPS as high as you want. I'm not going to tell you guys to like break your PCs, but I do want everybody to be on ultra if you guys can do that. So it looks like our kill counts are going to be, I have 60 because I was bullshitting. 200, 295. We got to remember these numbers because they should be drastically worse this next game. All right, on to the next one. Wait, everybody confirm. Everybody confirm. Costco, Warzone, Racket, I need you all to each individually confirm. Are we confirmed that we're on ultra graphic settings now? Confirm with the quickness, please. No delays here. We got a lot of science in today. Warzone's the only one confirmed so far. Racket and Hot Dog. It shouldn't take that long to change the setting, guys. Come on now. Can we confirm? Are we maxed on graphics? All right. Costco maxed it out. If you guys can raise your FPS, that'd be good too. But the graphics is the most important part. So if you guys want to like max out your FPS, that would definitely be helpful. I want to break the Racket. What's going on, brother? Come on, man. I need you to lock in here, brother. You're killing me. You're absolutely killing me today, Racket. Are we on ultra? What the hell is? What the hell is that? Yo, what up, Jaquin? This is actually like 3 streams in one day because my stream from last night went really late. All right, tune up your guys' FPS too, if you can. If you can't, then ultra should be good. All right, so if we're all confirmed, we're gonna go into another TCS mission and see. Oh, thank you, Jaquin. It was a fun thumbnail to make, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go start up another one with cracked out graphics and see if we can get significantly less spawns all of a sudden. It looks like this ship has a gas leak. Okay, exactly 6. I appreciate you guys helping me with the science. I see you, Dejeev. Now, we got a Hunter Seed that last mission. We'll very likely not get that 2 missions in a row, which is gonna affect our spawn rates, sadly. But, I don't know. But I don't know. How about that? I just don't know. My God, this feels like crap playing on these settings. My shit's laggy as hell. Do 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 do. We're not gonna take it anymore. All right, boys, make sure someone's bringing something to a heavy. Someone bring. I mean, we got ultimatums and shit, but I'm not bringing anything for heavy, so that's gonna be on y'all. All right, let's run it. Everybody stay nut to butt this game. We're doing this for science, not for funsies. So stay together till we verify the spawn rates are good. And then we can kind of split up a little bit more once we verify that we have officially broken spawn rates. Spawn rates should be drastically worse this game. Drastically worse. If not, I'm gonna just say that they patched the thing we're doing here. And we won't have a video to make about what we're trying to do. But I don't think it's patched after what I've seen recently. I think we're going to see a drastically reduced spawn rate problem here. And we're probably going to be going back and forth doing this for a while. Because I want to make like a 30-minute video of me just showing evidence. Because there's a lot of people saying that my video talking about how graphics doesn't affect spawn rates is a lie. There's a lot of people saying it's a lie. So I want to make like a 30-minute evidence video. And I want to call that shit 30 minutes of proving you can change spawn rates. Just cause like there's doubters out there. Just to get rid of the damn doubters. Alright, first things first, let's get this started and go do the other thing. I'm assuming we're gonna get like 1 bug per breach all of a sudden. How dare I be 30 minutes late? Welcome to the party, Woody. How'd somebody die? What's going on here? Y'all lock in. Lock in, boys. To the first objective. Everybody on me. Everybody catch up. Do 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 do. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be the moment of truth. This first mission should tell us just about all we need to know about our spawn rates. So we're gonna start out. Is everybody up here? Everybody get up here. Everybody up top. Stay together, boys. Alright, let's see if we get spawns or not. I might have someone run around to the back if we start taking damage. Yeah, someone's probably got to run to the back real quick. Everybody, all right, let's clear it. Let's clear the thing. It's getting attacked. Everybody run around real quick. Let's clear it. All right, you guys clear it. I'm gonna actually, you guys keep the thing cleared. I'm gonna check the spawns. I'm gonna visualize the spawns for myself. See if they look any different. Okay, so we got another spawner over here and over there. I actually don't see a difference. Okay, no, I take that back. The spawns are really, they're literally spawning 4 bugs at a time now. They were spawning like 30, now they're spawning 4. I actually do see a difference. That being said, we don't have a hunter seed right now. So the spawns are gonna look different. But it is interesting how little spawns we're getting. Oh wait, we do have a hunter seed. Wait, it might be the same seed. We got hunters, boys. I don't know, man. I'm not really seeing a difference in spawn rate. This looks about the same. I guess we'll look at the kill count at the end. But this doesn't really look much different than our last game, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, on to the next point, boys. Speedrun style. Shoot, someone put a Tesla over here. Somebody take out Mr. Hefty. Mr. Hefty's blocking the way. Somebody get him. Alright. We're Oscar Mike. Also, I don't believe last game we had a bunch of hive guards, so the spawns do seem a little bit different. Do. We should do that mission last. Yeah, let's go to that far one. That way we can work our way back. Can we go this way? Yes. Yes, sir. Everybody with me? Perfect, perfect. You guys are great little soldiers. Amazing, everybody. You guys are doing fantastic. Is the new mission good? It's a nice change. It's a nice change of scenery. Woody. Good is in the eye of the beholder. It's nice to have new things, is what I'm gonna say. I like having new things. It's nice to have a new mission to do, you know, switch things up a little bit. This mission has dropped me in the water while not letting me steer the hell pod. You need to get the new water war bomb. Get you some floaties. Get you a rubber ducky and some floaties, well. You saw the thumbnail? You saw the thumbnail? Get you the water war bomb. 4-man team! Interesting comment there, Lance. Kobe! Nailed him. Alright, let me see the bug breaches. How many bugs we getting? So there's a bug breach over here, spawned like 2 bugs, 3, 4. We're getting to, oh shit! With the damn Tesla, sir. I'm trying to science. I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like the Tesla's necessary. No super monies? What the hell? Oh, for the water war bomb? Look how this bug breach doesn't have any bugs in it. I don't know, man. I feel like we've affected the bug spawn. What the hell was that? Ah, someone put a Tesla back there too? Chill out with all the Teslas, boys. Jesus. Y'all sweat? We don't need to sweat this hard. Annoying. Bruce, what up, brother? Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't feel like I see a big enough difference in spawns that I can justify changing graphics to affect spawn rates anymore. I think that's been officially patched out, which is really sad, by the way. Oh, we failed. which is really sad, by the way, because that means the spawn rates just suck for this mission. That being said, this mission as a solo player is still a pretty damn good challenge. Y'all lock it in. I'm sick of being a failure. Lock it in, boys. Keep in mind, you can damage the TCS, so try not to throw your bombs too close to the thing we're defending. You don't stop blowing my shit up, boys. You can damage it. I think. Let me just verify. Let me... Hang on. Now I need to know. Everybody make way! Oh, maybe you can't damage it. Wait. Wait, that was propaganda? Oh, no, you can. I definitely just blew that shit up. Okay, so yeah, you can definitely damage the TCS. I definitely just blew that shit up. Apparently the top is bulletproof, but the bottom's not.
Calling down a sentry.
Y'all, don't be throwing Teslas around here. Is that a Tesla? I'm getting sick of y'all's Teslas. Y'all cut that out. Cut that Tesla shit. Damn it, you bastard! You bastard! No more Teslas on the damn objective. Y'all can throw your Teslas out far somewhere. Don't stop throwing that shit on the objective, guys. Damn. That shit's mad annoying.
Tunnel breach.
I said no Teslas and I instantly died to a damn Tesla. That might be a short right there, I'm gonna be honest. Hang on, let me save that shit. That might make a funny short. 36? Can I damage this shit like this? I don't think I can. Nah, Teslas are actually really good and underrated. But if you're playing with a team, you just gotta not throw them in the team vicinity. You just gotta be more tactical with them than that. Yo, we're failing the shit out of this mission. Our kill count's gonna be significantly higher than that last mission because of how many attempts this has taken. We're failing the crap out of this mission, y'all. Nah, it's too much effort to make that shit into a short. It wasn't that funny. I didn't see none of y'all laugh. If everybody laughed, I'd have put the effort in. Yeah, I can officially say the spawns don't look any different. The spawns don't look any different at all. This is very interesting. Because when I was watching Clay's stream, his spawns seemed worse than mine. I don't know how he's getting worse spawns. He must be doing something special. Yeah, Teslas are one of the best turrets in the game if you know how to place it. The problem is Teslas are very good for solo gameplay. If you're playing with teammates, you got to be very tactical with it, or else you're just going to be murdering your teammates. Maybe he just got lucky. No, I watched him do like 3 games in a row, and they just weren't getting spawns. I wanted to try to mimic it, but it doesn't look like we can mimic it. Our spawn rates are drastically better than theirs. The only thing that I feel like we're doing differently is there's a PlayStation 5 Pro player as the host, which is me. Which could be affecting the spawn rates. If I let a PC player host with ultra graphics on, that might change something. Because it looks like we're getting drastically more spawns than Clay was getting for whatever reason. Where's my car at? Ain't there a car around here? My car died. No, that's it. You just pretty much do that. You don't even gotta do an extract. This mission's actually really easy. I'm not trying to down talk the mission because it's a nice change getting some new missions. But with a full squad, this mission's over very quickly. It's quite easy to do with a full squad. But I will tell you, this is a good challenge as a solo player. Doing this mission solo is quite a doozy. This mission's quite challenging if you do it solo. Correct. Where the button at? Somebody hit the button. I can't find it. The button up there? Perfect.
Requesting sentry.
Alright, I think we've seen all we need to see here. I don't really feel like we've adjusted spawn rates at all. Which means I think that video is outdated and Arrowhead instantly patched my graphics video. Which makes me sad! It makes me sad, but it does appear to be patched.
Get some!
This is extra bad news, by the way. Because that means that spawn rates on this mission are just bad because spawn rates are bad. And it doesn't actually have anything to do with your settings. Spawn rates for this mission just suck. This is very sad. This is very sad to say. When is the Constitution solo gameplay? When someone pays me $50 to do it. I will do that for no less than $50. And I'm gonna be honest, that would be a waste of $50 because I would just play with stratagems the entire game. I just wouldn't use that as I'd have it as a primary, but it would just be hung up the entire time. It would be a waste of $50. Tell you what though, I'm not doing that shit for free. You love that gun? So a lot of people love that gun. I just don't like semi-autos. I don't find them very fun. This mission is easy, but way more entertaining than regular defense missions. I would agree with that. It's way more entertaining because it's over faster. Regular defense missions, you're just sitting there doing nothing. I would agree. This is a funner mission than defense missions. But I don't think I could do it solo. I could definitely do a game solo with the Constitution. I just don't want to. Also, I don't think it would be fair to you guys to call that a solo Constitution gameplay since I don't even think it's just me. I don't think anybody is soloing with a Constitution. People are gonna bring a Constitution and then do a solo run using stratagems and guard dogs and shit. But nobody is actually soloing with a Constitution. So just like me, if I brought a Constitution, I'd shoot bugs in the face with every now and then. But the majority of my kills would come from stratagems and like a guard dog. I'd probably run a guard dog if I ran a Constitution, if I'm being honest. Alright, so this was disturbing. This was a disturbing experiment. How we couldn't change spawn rates here at all. This was absolutely disturbing. But I think experimentations are over. I think we've seen all we needed to see here. I don't think you can get good spawn rates on this mission. That being said, this mission's still pretty difficult as a solo player. And it's a nice change from the norm. But I don't think we require any more experimentations. I think the spawn rates are just not great for a four-player lobby on this mission. Yo, Bruce, you could definitely do a solo gameplay with the Constitution. I don't think in today's day and age, Helldivers rely very much on their primary weapon for solo runs. Helldivers definitely rely more on stratagems and stuff. You could run like a set of gas mines every time you get a bug breach, throw gas mines at the bug breach. You could play run diver. It'd be very easy to get a solo win with the Constitution. Cause like I got solo wins with 0 kills. So I mean, if you take that into account, you can get a solo win with any setup, since you could do a solo win with no setup if you just know what you're doing and play tactically. All right, boys, I'm gonna be honest. I fully planned on running this experiment for like a couple hours, but after those 2 runs, I feel like I could effectively say nothing changed. You guys adjusting graphics changed nothing. So I no longer think you can affect spawn rates by changing graphics, so I need to put patched on that video I made, I guess, at this point. Which is really sad, because I'm still seeing other YouTubers getting low spawn rates. And, I do have one more theory. Tank, are you online? I don't think Tank's still here. Do we have any console players? I do got one more theory that console players can break the lobby still.
That's how you get it done.
Do we have any console players in the chat that could come help me experiment? I need console players specifically on the non-pro versions. So on PlayStation, you'd have to play a PlayStation 5, but not the PlayStation 5 Pro. And Xbox, you just have to be like Xbox 360 or whatever that shit was called. I'm sure that's not what it was called. But the one that's not an X or an S. Try other missions. I planned on doing that tonight. I did plan on doing that tonight, Kato, but after what we just saw there, after absolutely nothing changed, I gotta be honest with you, Kato the Gatto, I don't have any desire to continue this experiment. I'm fully concluded. Now I realize the experiments we could test it further and we could verify, but I am personally fulfilled enough that I don't feel like testing it anymore. I just don't want to. That wasn't very fun, and I didn't see a difference. It doesn't appear that you could change it with graphics anymore, so my video appears to be outdated at this point. Like there literally nothing changed. Did anybody see the kill count? Shit, I skipped the kill count. Wait, did anybody see the kill counts? Can you guys tell me what the kill counts were? I don't really need to hear it. I know it was more than that last game. Can you tell me what it was, Racket, real quick? Just out of curiosity, what everybody's worth. Just say we got 200, 150, and 7. Just say the 4 different numbers. Appreciate you, Racket. I don't think I even pulled that shit up on my stream. I don't think we have any regular console players, by the way, that want to help me with the experiment, so I think the experiments are over. I do think you can still break spawns by having a console player in your lobby that doesn't have a pro version of the console. But it doesn't appear we have anybody to help us with that experiment right now, so we're gonna have to let that move on. You got 122, I got 82, 92, Hot Dog got 104, and you don't need to say names, just say the numbers. So we got less kills that run. 322. That might actually be less kills than the first run. But we also had a Hunter Seed, or I think it was a Pouncer Seed the first run, which is going to give us more kills anyway. I feel like that checks out. Well, do you know? Well, what do you know? I can help you out with that. So you're on a standard console? I don't know if I want to do it. I don't think I care. I'm going to be honest. I literally don't think I care anymore. I got my craving for a solo run or maybe a duo. Kind of want to run a duo. I think I want to run duos tonight. Or solos. I don't know what I want to do tonight. I think I want to run a solo run. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know what I want to do. I was fully planning on running like hours of experiments tonight. But that was so disappointing, that outcome there, that I don't want to do it anymore. Disappointing in the fact that it doesn't seem like it changes anything anymore. We used to be able to mimic it like a week ago. It used to matter, Bruce. It used to matter. It might still matter. I really want a full lobby of console players, though, not just one. I need you, and I need three. I need two. I need you and 2 other people to also join on a standard console that doesn't have the pro version. I wish you could turn that damn computer down. Nothing's loud as shit.
Destroyer has left.
But I want a full lobby full of standard console players. And you're only one person, Bruce. I do appreciate it nonetheless. Alright, y'all, make like a booty and bounce. I'm gonna do a solo run. I'm bored of this. I'm gonna go have some fun solo. Apparently the spawn rates aren't fun enough to play in a team anymore. What you gonna do? They gotta up the spawn rates. It's an Arrowhead problem. It's no longer fixable by us in our graphic settings. I appreciate you guys' hard work and efforts. You guys did great. Thank you guys for the science. Alright, I'm gonna go do a solo mission. We're riding solo.
We are close to securing another planet for democracy.
Alright, what do we need to do? We're at 60% on Genesis Prime. What is this looking like? We have 6 hours left. So it looks like we absolutely have to be on Illuminates or we might fail this major order. Yeah, that kind of checks out. Because we were there longer. But we also didn't have a Pouncer Seed. We had a Pouncer Seed the first time. And a Pouncer Seed, you're going to rack up more kills. That checks out perfectly with, we didn't adjust spawn rates at all, by the way. Just because that was a Hive Guard Seed and not a Pouncer Seed. It kind of checks out perfectly. Is this where we're supposed to be? Genesis Prime?
We are close to securing another planet for democracy.
Yes, sir! Alright, maybe we'll do... Maybe I'll try a minigun. For my Illuminate mission. I don't know. Maybe I won't.
FTL jump 2.
Maybe I should. I'm torn between whether I want to go minigun or not. All right, I'm gonna do it. You guys talk me into it. We're gonna whip the minigun out. We're whipping it out. I'm gonna whip it out.
Jump complete.
I'm gonna whip it. I'm gonna whip it out. My minigun, that is. I'm gonna whip out my... What am I doing? I don't know what I'm talking about. Listen, I did not get a lot of sleep. I'm trying to stay on schedule for tomorrow night, because tomorrow night I'm gonna be playing the new Assassin's Creed game that just dropped. I've never played Assassin's Creed game before, so I'm really excited. I'm really trying to stay on schedule, so I only got like 3 hours of sleep today. So I'm a little weird. I'm a little weird, all right? We getting weird tonight. I get weird sometimes. I'm a weirdo. It is what it is. So we're gonna go minigun. Do I have the right stuff? I have the right stuff and things, right? I'm gonna go arc grenades. No. What? Hang on. I wanna test gigas on tripods, actually. Solo whipping it out in chat. Yo, does anybody know, do giga grenades kill a tripod if you throw... now I need to experiment with the shit. Alright, I'm gonna bring gigas. I need to experiment with them. I want to know if a giga nade can kill a tripod by throwing it under the tripod. I'm pretty sure you can kill him by hitting him in the face with it. But I want to know if you can kill a tripod by throwing it under him, because hitting a tripod in the face with it wouldn't be very easy to do, and I might as well use my ultimatum at that point. Yeah, Orbital, that wasn't specifically the question. I appreciate your input nonetheless. Like, I realize I could probably kill a tripod by hitting him in the face with it. The problem is that the blast radius of a giga nade isn't very large. The kill radius, anyway. And tripods are very tall, so I think if I throw it under a tripod, I don't think it does anything but diddles them. I think it just do a little bit of diddling. One well-placed thermite kills everything, though. From my experience, my thermites bounce off tripods. It's very hard to hit them. They know how to dodge them. Yeah, I've had that same experience, that tripods always dodge me. No, no, no. What'd you say, Chuck? Giga grenades are not the same as thermites, by the way. That's false. That's propaganda. Giga grenades are not the same as thermites. I'm going to repeat. Giga grenades and thermites are not the same. A thermite does 50% more damage total than a giga grenade, by the way. You can wiki that. They're not the same. Calling them the same is wild. They're absolutely not the same. Thermites do 50% more damage. Almost twice as much damage as a giga. Thermites are quite powerful. Giga nades are really fun, though, because you could chuck them anywhere and still kill stuff because they got a blast radius, whereas thermites don't. I have no idea what to bring as a primary weapon. I used to like, actually, I take it back. I'm gonna bring... Damn it, no, I don't take it back. I have no idea what I'm bringing. Shoot, screw it. I'm gonna go with the trident. We'll use that for horde clear or something. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna use it. I'm bringing a minigun. Do 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 do. Let's go with this one. Actually, double sentry guns is probably a stronger play than napalm barrage. Alright, this should be a wildly fun setup. Let's see what we can do with it. Giga nades are fun. Thermites are boring. I'm gonna be honest. I used to like would read a comment like that and be like, no, thermites are the GOAT. But ever since I actually gave gigas a try, I can't go back to thermites. I can't do it. Gigas are just so much better in my opinion. Gigas are so much more versatile than thermites are. It's crazy. He replaced the orbital. Yeah, you got replaced, my friend. I'm gonna do this. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but I'm gonna do this anyway, just in case. I miss the days where that would do something, I'm gonna be honest. If you guys don't know what I did right there, don't even worry about it, because I don't think it did anything anyway. What? He barely snagged my toe! Oh, you're gonna tell me I didn't hit his leg right there? Come on now. I brought giga nades, right? Let me see if this works. Oh, that's impressive. Now, he was already quite damaged, let's be real. But that was impressive nonetheless. I wasn't even 100% sure the giga nades could damage those guys. I was pretty sure, but I wasn't 100% sure. Now we can be 100%. Confused the hell out of what? Teach a little robo to play? Little robo. Wait, I'm doing a civilian evac? I thought I was doing a flag mission. What's this nonsense? Like, by the way, Bruce, if you're still there, my friend, this could easily be a Constitution gameplay, where you see I'm not really using my primary at all. I could easily get a dub here using the Constitution. And you could argue, well, you're not really using the Constitution, but I would argue nobody's really going to be using the Constitution. People whip that thing out to get a kill every now and then. Nobody's going Constitution only in these solo runs. Ain't nobody doing that shit. Damn, he got melted. Damn, the minigun might be kind of goated for these dudes. This is crazy. This thing crazy strong.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Yeah, the game scammed me. This is supposed to be a flag mission. The game hit me with the bait and switch. Do do do, do 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 do. Also, my spawn rates seem to be a little bit low. I think that might be a minigun issue. I'm killing shit too fast with the minigun. Yo, Bruce, did you leave me? You didn't leave me, did you, Bruce? I missed me some Bruce. Woo! Bro, why was that in my hand? Damn it! How much would it cost for you to do a Constitution only? I have 50 bucks. I have zero desire to do that. I could very well do it. I'm just not gonna have fun doing it. So it costs $50 for me to play the game and not have fun. That's right, I'm expensive. Damn, right up the middle? These dudes are getting accurate. I don't recommend anybody gives me 50 bucks for a Constitution run, by the way. You're probably going to be sorely disappointed by how little I use it. Like, I'll bring it in the game, but it's not just me. Nobody's using that shit for the entirety of the game. People are really playing the game with like strategy. Oh my god! I can't dodge this laser to save my life. I didn't say I wouldn't use it. Maybe I said that. Is that what I said? Is that how I said it? I'll use it. I'll use it. But nobody's using a Constitution. Like, what I'm just too damn honest, really, because nobody else would say what I'm saying. Because Constitution only doesn't mean Constitution only. It means stratagem only, with a smidge of Constitution use. I'm not saying that I play that shit any different than anybody else. I'm just honest with you guys that that's what it would be. And it isn't just me, anybody's gonna be going primarily, they're just gonna be really good like stratagems and shit. Okay, are we done here? How are we not done yet? Damn, the minigun's satisfying. Are we done? I'm out. Yo, Welly, I don't know why you keep spamming that in the chat that you'll play Constitution only. I don't know why you keep spamming that. If you're doing that because you want me to spectate it, I don't think you're getting the point here, Welly. If you're saying that because, like, if somebody else wants to come spectate, I don't know why you keep spamming that. I don't know how that's helpful for the chat. I'm assuming you're not understanding the point of the Constitution. I'm assuming you're not understanding the point of why I don't want to do it. Just so you know, the point of me not doing the Constitution isn't that it's too hard to play the game with a Constitution. That's not the point. The point is it's too boring to play the game with a Constitution. Do 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 do. Oh my God! I was breakdancing on him.
Wait out, folks. Found something.
I actually brought a pretty strong setup for this not being the flag mission that I thought it was going to be, because we brought pretty much all turrets, and this mission is really good for running turrets.
Sending down sentry.
I do feel like my spawn rates are getting a little bit more cracked than they were earlier. My spawn rates appear to be cracking out.
Get some!
I know I saw a meat wad down there earlier. I don't know where he went. Oh, man. Sniper turret out!
Sending down sentry.
Oh my God, the turret tried to kill me. What's that noise? Oh!
You'll never destroy our way
Damn,
of
he got
life.
melted. Meatwad is a good name. Thank you, my friend. I've been calling him that since day one. Made it up myself. Kinda. I mean, it took inspiration. I suppose. It took inspiration from that cartoon. Hunger something? Aqua Team Hunger Force? There was a dude in there called Meatwad. It might have taken inspiration from that. I'm not really sure. I wasn't a huge fan of that cartoon. But, yeah, Meatwad works really well for them dudes. Damn, that thing's already out of ammo?
You must not allow our civilians to perish. Sending down sentry.
Well, that's not great.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
How'd you like to taste of freedom? Grenade!
I'm cheating, boys. This is how I used to play Call of Duty Zombies back in the day. Get up on the high ground where the zombies can't get to you. You stack you some zombies up, get the high rounds. This is what I used to do back in the day. I'm a pro at it. Okay. You bitch. So my turrets aren't staying up long enough to keep the area clear, which is kind of annoying.
Sending down sentry.
I really need the turrets to do more work so I can progress my damn mission.
Sweet liberty, we're safe! Have a taste of democracy!
Yo, wait, the drones just duck behind cover when you shoot at them is crazy, by the way. Look at them ducking behind cover. What is this nonsense? That shouldn't be a thing.
Get some! Get some!
Got him. Bro, these dudes will not stop coming. This is a really annoying mission to do. My turrets don't have enough firepower to keep everything back. Oh! For some reason, I thought I could die. I should have been able to dive. I was spamming the dive button. The dive would have kept me alive there. Nailed him. Hit him with the aerial.
Reporting to the front!
Bro, like, the spawns are crazy. I'm just getting endless zombie simulator, and I'm throwing turrets down, and they're just running out of ammo.
How'd you like to take all freedom?
I guess we just go for it, right? We just send them to their death. A couple of them will make it through. We just need some decoys out there to distract the enemy while the rest make it through. Go for it, boys. I believe in you guys. What? 2 lasers back to back is crazy. Yo, that laser not having a cooldown on it is kind of nuts.
Deploying support weapon.
Alright, let's try out Gigas. Can you kill this dude with 2 Gigas? Oh my god, that's OP. That's actually OP. You could just double Giga nade the legs, the daddy long legs. Now we know. Alright, Woody, you have a great night, brother. I'll catch you on the Assassin's Creed stream, Woody, now. You hear? You show up now. Bro, look at the amount of shit over here. Not for long.
You'll never destroy our way of life!
Holy crap, get absolutely cleared. The Giga grenades are... Oh, I think I missed that one. The Giga grenades are an absolute game changer, by the way. The fact that you could just throw 2 of them under a tripod and take on a tripod is nutty. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Okay, we got a fighter jet inbound. Not for long. Wrecked him.
How'd you like to taste some freedom?
Damn it. They got reinforcements in the back.
Get some! How about a nice cup of liberty?
Man, I'm realizing how easy this would be if I ran a supply pack to keep throwing Giga grenades. I could pretty much go Giga nade only on this. And it would be substantially easier than using this minigun. I feel like the minigun's really cool looking, though. Yo, this is an extremely hard mission. The way I just can't get shit done because stuff won't stop coming is crazy. Do you think when they move level up to 300, they will honor time put in for 150? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think so, but if I was a dev, I probably wouldn't. Because even though it would hurt some people's feelings, there's a lot of us that want to see number go up again, who have a lot of time in the game. And if our number instantly go all the way up to 300, instantly we have nothing to do and we don't benefit from that at all, really. Besides getting a couple new cosmetics. So yeah, I think they're gonna probably honor it, but I kinda hope they don't. Because it'd be fun to have something to grind for again, you know what I'm saying? Bro, there's dudes with the mortars. He literally two-shot me from a spot that you can't even see him. These dudes with the mortars, the way that they hit pinpoint accuracy from behind cover where they can't even see you, pinpoint. It's not even random. It's literally pinpoint accuracy. Make it so hard to use a minigun because you can't dodge the mortars while using your minigun. Damn, that was rough. That wasn't fun at all. There was nothing fun about that mission. But lesson lived, lesson learned. I know if I would have brought a supply pack and had infinite Giga grenades, I would have had a much better time there. So we're going to hang up the minigun even though that was kind of fun. I'm going to switch it out. And we are going to... What are we going to do? I don't even remember. I don't remember. I don't remember. I really don't want to play that specific mission again. That mission sucked. But if we do, I will be taking vengeance, alright? No, I take it back. I do want to play it again. Alright, so I'm probably going to bring a stalwart this time. Actually, you know what I haven't used in a while? I haven't used the upgraded stalwart, that exposable one, whatever that shit's called. I haven't used that in a hot minute. I think I'm going to whip that out this game. Which means I need my primary to be able to take out, like, fighter jets. Woo! Bear with me, boys. Why'd you say, what is an accelerator rifle? The thing I just chose? You typed that mad fast. Are you talking about this? This is a sniper version of my favorite weapon, the Scorcher. It's almost the exact same thing, but it's burst. It's got better ammo economy. It's in the Killzone Warbond, by the way. It's a burst rifle instead of full auto, but it's pretty much this weapon with better ammo. Not this weapon with better ammo economy, because it does more damage per bullet, but it has a lower magazine. But a lot of magazines. It's got better ammo economy than this, but it's burst. You can only fire 3 bursts before you got to reload it. But 2 magazines, which is only 3 bursts, so 6 bursts. So pretty much 6 shots with this gun will kill like everything. Meat wads, chargers, bile titan. 3 magazines kill a charger with this beast. Also, for some reason, this says medium armor pen, and so does this. But only this one's accurate. And what I mean by that is the medium armor pen of the Scorcher is explosive only. The medium armor pen of this is also ballistic. Meaning, the reason I bring this up is important because this gun, the Scorcher, cannot take out the fighter jets on the Illuminate front or tripods to the leg of the tripod. This weapon can, however, even though they have the exact same weapon traits, this one, for some reason, kills fighter jets and tripods, and this one doesn't. Which is why we're gonna go accelerator rifle for this run. It'll be our jet killer. And if I see a tripod in a distance, I'll probably snipe some tripods with it too. But I'll very likely use Giga grenades for my tripod kills instead of this. So this is mainly going to be for the fighter jets, as I'm going to go with the stalwart. I think I'm going to actually go with a stalwart. I was going to go with the exposable stalwart, whatever that shit was called. But if I was to run that, I like to run a primary weapon as well. Because the reason I like that gun is when you're waiting for the cooldown, you can use your primary. But this weapon specifically isn't great as like a primary weapon. This is more of a support weapon, which means I don't want to wait on cooldown, so I'm going to go stalwart. Oh, we got a bunch of shitty modifiers. Where will you take your stand? Ooh. Oh. I think we could change the modifiers. All you gotta do is go down one difficulty level for you guys that don't know this. Start a mission up like I just did right there, then go back and you should have different modifiers. We still got shitty ones. I do believe you can only do that shit one time, by the way.
Synchronized.
I refuse to play. For you guys who are new here, orbital fluctuations, which increases the cooldown of your stratagems, I refuse to play on that mission. I have officially boycotted that mission, and I absolutely refuse to play on it. So if I can't get it to change off of that modifier... Wait, aren't we on defense? Is it not a defense? We shouldn't have modifiers. I guess it's not. If I can't get that modifier to change, I'm gonna just start up a lobby and then back out to switch my modifiers. Yeah, I can't get it to change. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on level 9 real quick so I don't train the algorithm that I'm actually playing on that shitty modifier. I boycotted this modifier. Damn! Alright, well they're struggling really hard to give me the modifier, so I'm gonna just start it up. And then I'm gonna instantly back out to get new modifiers. Because I have absolutely boycotted this shitty modifier that nobody likes. And I highly recommend all you guys do it too. Because we had modifiers in the past that people never played. One of them specifically was, you can only bring 3 stratagems instead of 4. Like, for real, what were they thinking with that dumbass modifier? Everybody avoided that modifier like it was the plague, so Arrowhead removed it from the game. So if we continue to avoid modifiers like the shitty 25% longer cooldown modifier, Arrowhead will learn their lesson to remove that shit too. So get the boycotting, boys! Get the boycotting. Yeah, there used to be a mod. There was another modifier they removed too. That was one of a couple. They removed a couple of them. Or actually, they nerfed a couple. They used to be worse. Alright, we're gonna run it back, and we probably won't have that shitty modifier this time.
Take us to the fight.
Still got it there. Still got it there. Alright, we got one. Perfect.
Victory of this operation.
Another flag mission. This one's an actual flag mission, so that's cool. You just got dropped in a lake again. Yo, you gotta get the water floaties from the new water warbond. You gotta get you some floaties, my friend. Get you the flamingo floaty. The flamingo floaty backpack.
Orbit synchronized.
Alright, we're gonna go this, and these two. I do feel like my sentry guns are running out of ammo a little bit too fast to make them viable. But we'll give them one more try nonetheless. Let's just see how this run goes.
Helipod launch initiated.
Alright. Dropping in hot.
Expunge these xenophobes from our galaxy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, they keep changing the damn numbers. There we go, got it. What?
Sending down sentry. Sending down support weapon.
Alright. Yo, 12 magazines on this gun is crazy. That's crazy ammo economy. 12 magazines? Holy shit! Watch what this thing can do against tripods, by the way. We're gonna break his horn so we can't put up a shield, and then we're gonna just go for the leg. Alright, apparently I didn't break the horn. Thought I did. Isn't that crazy? That's a primary weapon. Quit dodging me. Yo, fun fact. This used to be my favorite gun in the game a while back when I first started playing this. This was one of my favorite guns. And then I moved on to laser weapons, and why isn't this dude taking damage? And then I moved on to laser guns, and the laser cannon was my favorite weapon, which was wild. Because back then when it was my favorite weapon, it only did medium pen, it didn't do heavy pen, and it didn't set things on fire. So it was significantly weaker. But I loved that it was infinite ammo. Alright, to the first objective. Oh, there's a free car. Let's go. Okay, you can't climb over that, apparently. The Quasar Cannon? Yeah, Quasar Cannon's pretty good. I used quite a bit of a Quasar Cannon when it first came out.
There's something here. Fire in the hole!
Oh my god, 12 kills. That was nasty. Damn, the stalwart just does things to these guys. It just does it. The things this thing does.
Sending down sentry.
Damn! Yo, I forgot how much fun the stalwart is on this front. I gotta admit, the stalwart's just a better version of the minigun. The stalwart feels as good as the minigun should have felt. Yo, the amount of mortars coming in at me right quick is crazy.
Deploying equipment package.
Disrespectful how many mortars are lobbing at me. Oh my god, that feels so good. Yo, somebody asked about the plasma burst gun. Was that you, Welly? Let me show you the power of this thing versus the meat wad. Watch this. One, two. Hang on, I gotta reload because I fired one earlier. Watch. Watch, Welly. Damn it. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. You can kill him in 3 bursts sometimes. He's definitely one shot now, though. 4. This thing absolutely disintegrates the meat wads. Right there, he's one shot. If I was to pop a couple heads with it, it'll definitely take meat wads out in one magazine, which is only 3 shots. One magazine is 3 bursts, which 3 bursts is technically 3 shots, depending on the way you look at it. Oh, that dude came out of nowhere. Yeah, you gotta charge it up before you shoot it, yeah. It takes like a second, you gotta charge it. It's well worth it though, it's a very good gun. The charge does make it hard to use as a primary though, so it works better as a support weapon. But as you can see in this gameplay, that's what I'm doing, I'm using it as a support weapon. Watch this shot. Kobe!
Last reload!
Oh my god, nailed him. Didn't nail him enough apparently. There's another one in the background. Watch this, Welly, watch this. Watch Welly. Hang on, I'm gonna wait for the pass. There's a lot going on right now. I'm gonna wait for the repass. I wanna really show the power of this thing. I'm gonna get away from all this drama going on, just to show you the power. There's a tripod in chat. He do be showing up. What up, Brooks? Oh man, I messed up the whip. Dang it. Oh, it's saved. Alright, watch, Welly. If I haven't convinced you how good this gun was yet, watch this. Watch, Welly, watch. Welly, are you watching? Watch this, Welly. Welly, watch. 1, 2. Are you convinced? This gun's a beast for the Illuminate front. This gun is a monster. God damn! Yeah, so I would recommend use that as a support weapon. Also, on top of all that, Welly, if you like stealth at all, in my opinion, this is the best stealth sniper in the game. Because it does damage about equivalent to the AMR. But the AMR is extremely loud, and this is a plasma weapon, and plasma weapons are known for being quiet. So it's pretty quiet as a sniper rifle. So it makes for a hell of a stealth sniper.
Sending down sentry.
Do 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 do. All right. I mean, sensor's fun too. But the plasma burst rifle is definitely my favorite sniper to run stealth missions with. I think it's very good. It's also probably the best weapon in the game to take out like shrieker nests from completely across the map. There's no fall off damage on the bullets, and there's no bullet drop or anything. So you can take out shrieker nests from very far away with it. I lobbed that shit way too far. Oh, I forgot he has that one-shot ability.
Point me to the enemy. Last reload.
Damn, I can't hit them dudes with that shit to save my life. Infinite super monies. Infinite super monies. Yeah, how much playtime you got? What do you mean you have infinite super money? You hacking? Oh, if you had to. Okay, I read that wrong.
Get some. Get some.
There's a Tesla up there. Bro, how'd I survive that? You can survive the Tesla one shot? My lord. Hurry up and drop ammo. Oh my god. Get off me! Get off me!
Fire in the hole.
Damn! I'm sick of y'all. I had to reload it so I couldn't get my shots off. Unfortunately.
Sending down sentry.
You will never destroy our way of life.
They put me through a whole last battle. This is crazy.
Last reload. Out of ammo. Grenade! Last reload!
Damn, look at all this shit.
Throwing grenade!
We're cooking, boys.
Last reload! How about a nice cup of liberty?
Holy shit, almost got taken out by mortar spam. Alright, area secured. Damn, I feel like I slayed right there, y'all. Holy crap, I literally killed everything. I completely purged the area. That was awesome. Alright, we're gonna get that going.
Deploying sentry.
Cyber's gonna get 2 new units. I like new stuff.
Objective critical stratagem available.
It was crazy how little enemies there are. I've completely purged the area.
On its way now.
Completely purged the area. It's crazy. Damn, I'm killing. Ever since I found these Giga Grenades, my skill level has been significantly upped. Apparently, I was always good at this game. I was just using the wrong shit. No, not the mortar guy. My only weakness. Holy shit! Holy shit! Where'd all this shit come from? Oh my god! Jesus! Bro, we were clear and then we weren't. That was nuts.
Helldiver reporting to the front.
Oh my god, and they're calling for reinforcements. Oh my god, boys. This is all going bad.
Deploying sentry. Objective critical stratagem available.
Throwing grenade.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Damn, 12 kills with that. That was nasty.
For prosperity. Grenade! Last reload! You will never destroy our way of life!
You love the Talon? Yeah, the Talon's really good. If there wasn't an ultimatum, the Talon would probably be my main secondary. Holy shit. Y'all chill out now, you hear?
Get some! Get some! Watch the dead prosperity!
The dagger is good too. I would definitely go with the Talon over the dagger if it was me. And that says a lot because I'm not even really into semi-auto weapons. Bro! There's millions of them! Alright, do the thing. Perfect, I'm out of here.
Clear the area.
You never like beam weapons? I like some beam weapons. I like machine guns more, but beam weapons are cool too. Why am I jammed? Ion Storm. The Giga Grenade feels like casting a Be Gone spell. I agree. It's so good. Look at all these enemies all grouped up. What you guys doing grouped up? Be gone! It does feel that. Okay, I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. It does feel this way. Be gone! I like it. I'm gonna start saying that shit now. I don't know which way I'm going. Am I going up here? Holy shit, there's a lot of dudes.
Sending down equipment package.
Like what?
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Where the hell is all this shit coming from?
Deploying sentry.
For prosperity.
Bro, they're like they're never ending spawns, boys.
I need stim.
Reinforcement budget.
Of course. I mean, I ran right into that, but shit, you know? I thought I could make it. I really gotta pee. I don't know if I can hold it in.
Democracy has landed.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Oh my god, I don't know if I can hold it. As long as I get this mission done right here, though, we'll get a mission pass. So I'm gonna go pee after I get this flag done. I'm gonna try to knock this out right quick. Right quick's in a hurry.
Deploying sentry.
Oh my god, I can barely hold it. I'm trying so hard, boys. Got him.
How'd you like to taste some freedom? How about it? For prosperity.
Oh my god, please, hurry up. Yo, what up, Mo? I gotta pee so bad. I'm just trying to get this flag mission done now. I'm gonna run and go drain the snake. Woo! I'm struggling.
Mission at 20 minutes.
Woo! Oh my god, I might not make it. Flag, please. Oh my lord, you're taking. I'm gonna pee myself. Oh my god, I'm gonna pee myself. I'm gonna pee myself for democracy. Oh! Oh, Lord Almighty. Woo!
You'll never destroy our
Woo!
fire in the
I can do it. I can do it. Just hold it in a little bit longer.
Deploying sentry.
Oh my god, please. I think I made it. I think I can. I think I can.
Democracy has been well delivered. May your instructions
Alright, I'm gonna hide behind my sentry guns. Hopefully they'll protect me. Oh my god, boys. I'm leaking. Oh my god, I'll be back. I'm gonna give you guys a democratic view. Hopefully the Centurions don't run out of ammo. I'm gonna be screwed. Be right back.
Get some! Get some! Ready to liberate!
Am I alive? Oh shit, they got me.
Extraction is available.
Still winnable though. Still win. Is that a dude? Oh, it's a statue. Ah. All right. Where my stuff at? I just call some new stuff. It's fine. To the whip. Oh shit! I can't call new stuff. Alright, I'm gonna grab the whip and we'll drive to the stuff. Do 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 do. Yo, so what do you guys think about the thumbnail for today? I feel like I'm running out of unique ideas. I'm never gonna run out of actual ideas though, because I'm creative as shit. But my unique ideas where I've been doing like, I don't know, my normal thumbnails that I've been doing. I decided to mix it up today and do like a funny warbond idea for the thumbnail. What do you guys think of it? Do y'all like it? Should I do more of it? Y'all think, nah, I'll go back to making other shit? What do you, can I get some opinions in the chat? Can y'all let me know, chatty chats? It was funny, so you liked it, Mo? Mo liked it. Anybody else like it? Well, he likes floaties. I don't feel like that's I feel like you're beating around the answer. I don't feel like that's an actual answer. I like floaties is a strange way to answer that question. Decent. I'm not gonna make a thumbnail about cyborgs because I'm not playing cyborgs. Decent is a wild way to describe it. Decent? Like I feel like saying like when someone says, "Yo, how was this?" and you respond with decent, I feel like that shit's a straight slap to the face. Like I feel like that's worse than saying, "Nah, I didn't like it." Like I feel like you slapped me in the face with that shit. I don't know if I like you anymore. I'm gonna be honest, Nexus. That was a shitty. I don't think you could have gave a shittier answer. If you would have said, "Nah, I don't like it," that would have been a better answer. Decent is like a wild slap to the face. Holy shit. I didn't like that answer at all. Like, if you don't like it, just straight say you don't like this shit. Decent's crazy. Yeah, I'm thinking about banning your ass just for saying that. That was... Am I tripping, chat? I'm tripping a little bit. I'm also joking a little bit, but damn, that shit hurt. Decent, I don't... Nah, man, decent seems very passive-aggressive. Am I wrong? What do you think, chat? Am I wrong? Decent's a passive-aggressive term, right? Decent, that's crazy. Like, I'd rather you tell me it's shit than say decent. I'm tripping, chat. Yo, let me know what I'm tripping. Y'all gotta keep me in line. Let me know if I'm tripping. I thought it was silly. See, that's a big explanation. I like that explanation. Yeah, Solo makes a diver, wants to find love, go on a date with Sif Chan. And what the hell is that? A whole ass, you trying to make me draw a whole ass comic book? Jesus. I thought it was silly and I liked the floaties in it overall. It was cohesive and maintained a uniform feel throughout the whole thing. While still, am I going straight? While still overcoming hardships like in a comic. Wait, shit, hang on, I combined two things. While still maintaining a high level of democratic feel. Yo, Wally, I I don't know if that was a heartfelt message or if you did. I don't know. I liked it though. I don't know if you meant what you said there. If you're trying to be funny, because it was kind of a funny message. But I liked it. It felt like you put heart into that message, and I like it, Welly. I don't know if it was serious or not. I'd like to know, but I'm not sure. Either way, I like it. It could have been a joke or it could have been serious. I like it either way. I'd like it more if it was serious though. That was a hell of a comment. I like it. I like what you did there, my friend. Ah, we have arrived.
Deploying equipment package.
We got gear for days. You meant it? Excellent comment, my friend. Much better than just saying decent.
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Like if someone asks their opinion on something and they respond with, it's decent, I feel like that's equivalent to like you saying, you like talking to your friend, man, how you doing? Where you been? You doing whole things again? All right, not that last part. And then they just give you a thumbs up. They don't say shit, they just give you a thumbs up. I feel like that was the equivalent of what Nexus did to me right there. Like I give this whole response, ask how he's doing and all this shit, and he just responds with a damn thumbs up. That's what I felt like. That's exactly what that felt like. That's a great analogy for what I went through right there. Kobe! Oh, he put the damn shield up. Oh my god, what a combo. Did you guys see that ultimatum to Giganade combo right there that I did in that tripod? That shit was flawless.
Prosperity.
Damn, we got a lot of flyers. Giganade out! Did I get him? Yo, now Skull Nexus is telling me not to call this shit tripods. Yo, you pushing it today, Nexus. I'm gonna be honest, you pushing it. You out here grammar Nazi me after the shit you pulled is wild. The grammar Nazi shit is wild. I blew myself up with a Giga. The leg of the tripod came down and got in my way and made me blow myself up. Oh, I'm dead. Why does this always happen to me? Why does this all... I can never make it home, damn it. I was killing so much shit, too. I was doing so well there.
Helldivers not at extraction site. Pelican 1 landing aborted.
He slapped the mess out of you? Yo, man, that was some bullshit. That was some back-to-back bullshit right there. I don't feel like the sentry guns were the right choice. What are your guys' go-to strategies for dealing with? See, I'm asking the wrong people because a lot of y'all aren't solo players. Anybody who soloed level 10 Illuminate, what are your go-to stratagems for soloing the Illuminate? Soloing! None of that team play bullshit. Soloing the Illuminate. What stratagems do you guys bring? I don't feel like, because I feel like sentry guns would be really good with team play. But in a solo lobby, they just run out of ammo too quick. I don't feel like they're the play. I mean, we got the mission done, though, so we definitely helped the Mage Order. I'm going to be real with you guys, though.
The Galactic War.
I don't think we were ever meant to pass this Mage Order rest. 62%. We have 5 hours, 30 minutes left to get it done. You guys that are really into, like, the lore and shit and got that app downloaded, does the app say we can get Genesis done in time or no? Can somebody let me know? Does anybody have the app downloaded that tells you how long it takes to liberate a planet? Is it possible that we get this done in 6 hours? Does anybody know? Jump pack, huh? I like the Eagle strafing run. The app says no, so we're not going to get it done, so I'm wasting my time. Good to know. Good to know we're wasting our time out here. Alright, I'm going to, what am I going to do? Oh, we got a defense mission over here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be honest. I like bots more than Illuminates nowadays, which is crazy to say. Like, I don't really enjoy playing against Illuminates. Though I gotta say the minigun gameplay I had before was really nice. It just sucked not being able to spam the Giga Grenades. 70% we lose. I don't think we were ever supposed to pass this. I think we were supposed to fail. Because the way the way these new campaigns work is we need to win 2 out of 3 of the major orders. Yo, Skull Nexus, listen, Skull Nexus. I know you're probably gonna be offended by this, but I need a break. I need a break from you. I'm gonna put you in timeout for 5 minutes. You're not in trouble, all right? I just need a break from you for 5 minutes, all right? Just give me 5 minutes apiece. I'm gonna put you in timeout. You're not in trouble, but did I do it right? I just need 5 minutes apiece without you, Nexus. I know you're probably gonna take offense to that, but you know I don't know how to tell you. I need a break from your ass. All right, what was I saying? Whoo! So peaceful all of a sudden. Shit. So campaigns. Campaigns are, as far as I'm aware, if patterns are to repeat themselves, campaigns are 3 major orders, and we got to win 2 of them. And we beat the first one, so if we beat the second one, we wouldn't need to beat the third one. So I think the devs are going to force... I thought this before we even started this, by the way. With how easy the first... Brilliance does not have spore bugs, no. With how easy the first major order was, I was almost certain, before we even saw the second major order, that the devs were going to force us to fail it, which is kind of what it looks like they did. Just so we could clutch up and pass the last major order to get our new weapon. Because if we were to pass this current major order, we wouldn't give a shit about the last major order because we would have already won the campaign. Because you only need to beat 2 out of the 3 missions, and we would have beat 2, or the 2 out of the 3 major orders. So I kind of knew, and I think this is a stupid setup, by the way, by the devs, but I kind of knew they would pull some shit like this just to make the last major order seem a lot more clutch. I was gonna show you guys what I'll talk about here, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm doing here. So I don't know how to show you what I was talking about. But yeah, in here you can see some shit like that or some shit. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going back to my missions.
Helldiver.
Yeah, we don't have any crack bugs, but I think we do have cyborgs. We do have cyborgs if you want some crack. Cyborgs are pretty crack. But you should really be over here helping us with the damn major order so we can fail this together. I'm just playing. I don't think a lot of people should be here if they don't want to be here because I don't think we're passing it. I don't think we were meant to pass it. I think it was always supposed to be a fail. Major order given more medals. More than medals. Yeah, the changing off the medals was a stupid reward system. Because the main people grinding these major orders out are max levels. And to reward the main people grinding these shits out with shit that we don't need is wild. That's a wild reward. So yeah, really good change. I need to traumatize my friend. What am I doing? Am I doing this again?
Announcement system.
I do want to find some better stratagems to make this a little easier. I really thought sentry turrets were going to be the thing, but they're not. Sentries are not the play.
The operation proceeds smoothly.
Mission coordinates lost.
So, what probably is the play is a napalm barrage. So when shit pops off, I can just napalm barrage everything, and maybe gas mines. I feel like gas mines would be better than sentry guns because the gas will linger longer than the sentry guns run out of ammo. I don't think I said that right, but you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Sentry guns against the Illuminates just run out of ammo too fast because there's too much shit to shoot at. Ooh, a Tesla turret could probably go hard. Let me try a Tesla. Tesla's probably the play, actually. I'm going to do a orbital barrage, and I'm going to do a Tesla. I could also run an HMG for dealing with tripods, but I don't feel like tripods are... Nah, they're not a problem. They're not a huge problem. Not a problem, I say. Just hit 101? That's crazy, Welly. Wait, Welly, you're doing all these solo runs or you're not even level 100? Yo, Welly, get over here. Come run this mission. Wait, Welly, are you on right now? Welly, send me an invite. Send me an invite. I want to do... You've been waiting on a spectator run? I didn't know you were a low level. Yo, I got to spectate your ass. Hold up. Invite me to your game. We're going to find out something to spectate your ass on. Send me an invite, Welly. Nah, I want to spectate your ass now. Hold up. I didn't realize you weren't max level. That's crazy. Wait, you be talking mad shit how good you are at this. Hold up. I got to see you put your money where your mouth is. Let me see a flag mission. Yo, run a flag mission on our bug defense planet. The bug planet we're defending. Run a flag mission there. Let's see them skills. Welly be talking mad shit about his skills. I gotta see if he's talking shit or if he's really this skilled. Run a try to find a flag mission. Run that shit. Let's see how skilled you are, my friend. We about to do a spectator session. I gotta see this in action. I didn't realize Welly was talking all this shit, and he ain't even max level. He's barely level 100. That's crazy. What you doing, Welly? Come on, lock it in. Come on, sir. You don't have a flag? I don't think that's gonna work. All right, find a different map and just do a flag mission on. Go to my favorite map. You know my favorite map? Go to my favorite map, Welly. Right there, up to the north, up to the north. Keep going, up to the north. Keep going, north, left, down, left. Right there, right there. Akamar the third, right there. Flag mission. My favorite map.
The operation has failed. We must try again elsewhere.
Damn, he ain't got no flag missions. Alright, Welly, drop us in the game. Just pick any mission, drop us in, and pull us back out as a group. So just pick any stratagems, drop us in. We're going to land and get pulled back out. We should get new missions. I really want to see Welly run a flag mission, because he's been talking mad shit about how good he is. And I want to see if he can put his money where his mouth is. I'm excited all of a sudden. I ain't been excited for a run in a while. Any strap bands? Nah, you're good. Nah, you can bring anything. I mean, we do ban cheese, but I don't see you using cheese, so I'll call cheese out if I see it. We do ban cheese, but I'm not gonna say what the cheese is because I don't want to give anybody any ideas. If I see cheese, I'll call it out. There's very, very few ways to cheese this game. And I don't ban all cheese. Like, if you were to use an FRV and cheese that way, I wouldn't ban that. I wouldn't ban FRV cheese. But there is some cheese that I do ban. You're gonna say some goofy ass for this? You're gonna say, what? You're gonna, oh, try some goofy ass. I don't know if you know how hard flag missions are gonna be. You better lock in. You'll pull us out as a group. You could already did it. You could have done it before we landed. You getting caught lacking, my friend. Yo, Jen! Yo, Jen, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't gonna stream today, Jen. You're part of the reason I wanted to stream. I just want you to know that, Jen. You're part of the reason. Try both, try the other one too, the other planet. Oh, do you have a flag? You don't. Try the other planet. Try the defense planet. Jen, so the reason why I'm streaming tonight is because I saw you in Clay's chat.
We have nearly freed
I stopped by. I don't watch live streams a lot. The defense planet, sir. Oh yeah, you could do that one. You can do that red planet. Check that one out.
This operation is no longer vital.
Alright, so what I was saying was I saw you in
This world needs
so check these three planets, Welly. This red planet, Akamar, and the not this one. Not the I don't want to spectate the dusty ass maps. Go to the defense planet at the top. Come on, man. The one at the top. You know where it is. The defense planet. There you go. So check those three planets. The red planet, my favorite planet, and this planet for flag missions. And if they're not there, just do another reset. Yeah, just do another reset. Drop us in anywhere. Anyway, yeah, I saw Clay talking about the spawn rates and how shitty they were. And I saw you try to tell him how to do it right, and he told you, no, that's not true. which kind of bothered me. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go make a better video about how to adjust spawn rates. And in that process, Jen, I can confirm that the graphics thing to adjust spawn rates, it has been patched. Because that was the whole point of the stream. The whole point of the stream was gonna be a science stream to make a video showing a lot of evidence about how graphic settings can adjust spawn rates, but apparently they patched it. They patched it like the day after I did it. So I don't think it works anymore, Jen. But I appreciate you trying to tell them how to do it right. But that was the whole point of me streaming today. I was like, all right, I'm about to science the shit out of this because dude ain't getting no spawns and this is crazy. So then I joined the game and tried to get no spawns. It turns out that the TCS missions do just have really shitty spawns. There's nothing you can do about it. There's just nothing you can do about it. TCS missions have really shitty spawns. The devs just messed up on these. But yeah, no, it does appear the devs patched it. I don't think you can adjust spawn rates anymore, Jen. But that was the whole reason I got on. I saw that and I'm like, all right, I'm about to go make a much more in-depth video today. And then we experimented with it and we couldn't really appear to change spawn rates at all. Yo, we got a flag! We got a flag! I'm so excited. Prepare for the most epic loss you guys are ever gonna see. Welly, listen, you said something about a goofy run. I don't know if you've ever done a solo max difficulty bug flag mission before, but if you haven't, I'm gonna recommend you don't be goofy here. This shit's hard. Okay, you have. All right, do your thing then. Do your thing then, buddy. Let's witness this greatness. All right, Welly, you probably know the rules, but just in case you don't, and for anybody else who was wondering the rules as well, I'm gonna bring an extra life because he's not gonna get more lives. He's only gonna get the lives he has. He's not gonna get regenerating lives. As with a spectator sesh, once the lives regenerate, they only respawn the spectator and not the guy playing. But he will have 6 lives, but in a normal solo, you get 5. I'm going to bring extra life so that he gets 6 instead of 5. Once he's out of 6 lives, that 7th live will be his last death, and he won't be able to, he's going to be on hardcore mode. So he's going to have to do the entire flag mission solo on max difficulty with only 6 lives. If he dies 6 times, that 7th live is going to be hardcore mode. Oh, he's bringing a mech. I don't know if I like that. Is that the Patriot mech? Yeah, mechs kind of make these flag missions too easy. I'm not going to outlaw it. I'm not going to outlaw it, Welly. I'm not. I'm not outlawing a mech. But I will say mechs do make the flag missions a little too easy. If you want to run it, you can run it. But that is going to make this shit really easy. Mechs make flag missions really easy. Holy shit, that's crazy. All right, that's a crazy setup. Pet your pets in, boys. Changing from the mech to a gas mortar is a wild setup, but I don't see him beating this. Unless he has a lower spawn rate than normal, which from my experience, I don't think he's gonna. I do not see him passing this with this loadout. The mech would have been almost a guaranteed pass, but switching to a gas mortar is almost a guaranteed loss. The problem with gas mortar is in a mission like this, it's gonna get surrounded, you can't protect it. So the gas mortar, unless he finds a really, really good placement, should just get insta-dead constantly. It's got a really long cooldown. It's got a really long cooldown, and what? There's something else. It's got a really long cooldown, and it'll probably be dead as soon as he calls it out anyway. So he's gonna be down a stratagem this entire game. If he beats this flag mission with this loadout, this would be exceptionally. Holy shit, he's running a Constitution as well. Yeah, there's no shot. The man whipped out a Constitution. Is that a that's a Constitution, right? That's not a Constitution. No, that's not a Constitution. Never mind, I take it back. I thought he was running a Constitution too. That's wild. Don't get me wrong, I like the gas mortar, but the gas mortar would be a lot better if you could defend it. You simply can't defend it. What is that noise? Oh my god, what is happening? My eardrums. Bro, what is that noise? Yo, I don't know if we can listen to this. Yo, is this killing y'all's ears? We might need to restart this mission just because that noise. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, what is happening? Ah, it fixed. All right, it's gone. It's gone. We're good. All right, Welly, best of luck to you. This is a wild loadout. If you're able to pass this with this loadout, you are very skilled, my friend. We about to see you pay the bills with them skills. Looks like he's getting epic spawn rates, so he's not getting, he's definitely not having reduced spawn rates. These look like regular spawn rates. I'm going to go ahead and say it. There's no way he's passing this with this loadout. There's no shot. There's no shot. Getting normal spawn rates without having reduced spawn rates, because I've noticed a lot of PC players, for some reason, have reduced spawn rates. I don't know how they're doing it anymore. They used to do it by having high graphics, but apparently it's patched. I don't know how they're doing it anymore. But it looks like Welly is getting regular spawn rates so far. And I don't feel like... What? Hang on. Hold that thought. The reason Clay mentioned it was because I sent your video on Discord and something to watch on Steam to test it out. But then I argued with the Discord for hours. Well, the day I released it, it was worth arguing. Because the day I released it, it still worked. But the next day they patched that shit. So if you were arguing the next day after the video release, you were probably in the wrong there. It appears that they patched it. I do appreciate you going to bat for me though, Jen. It means a lot, brother. Imagine if Solo saw this part. What happened? What part? Oh yeah, no, I was there. I was there. I was debating commenting, but like, I was like, I don't know though, because he might be right. I have felt like. Whenever I test the graphic stuff, it doesn't really work anymore. So I didn't want to argue about something I wasn't sure about. So that's why I was going to go through the testing. And I held my tongue. And I'm glad I did it because I did the testing myself. And it appears, yeah, I do think that they patched out the graphics glitch. Yeah, I like the testing before debating it. All right. Welly's holding it down so far. I don't know if he's in the flag zone. He is in the flag zone, getting surrounded, getting a lot of bugs. Gets stomped by a Bile Titan. He's in a little bit of trouble. Could go down here. Is able to dive out and re-stim. Now he's not running a supply backpack. That TNT's going. Oh, he's leaving the flag site. Oh, that's not good. He's going to reset his flag progress. Resetting flag progress on these missions is very bad because the longer the flag's up, the more bugs you get. As when the flag is going up, it makes a noise that constantly causes bug breaches. So you really want to try to stay in this area as long as possible. So Welly running a bubble shield instead of a supply pack means he's going to be running out of stims very quickly if he doesn't play his cards right here. Got that flag about halfway up, but he's down to his last stim, which could be a problem. Does have supplies on the ground. He's able to restock. Holding it down. That Bile Titan causing some issues. I don't know if he has any way to kill that Bile Titan. Do you have an ultimatum? He does have an ultimatum. Lots of bugs all surrounding him, coming from every angle. Lobs that ultimatum. Does kill the Bile Titan. Doesn't look like it hits on our screen, but that's just a graphical glitch. He did hit that shot. It sounds like we still have the sound glitch, which is really annoying. I think the only thing Welly brought, by the way, to kill heavies is the ultimatum. Which normally isn't terrible if you run a supply pack, since you can resupply it. But as Welly didn't bring a supply pack, the ultimatum as his only heavy killing weapon might be his downfall here. He is doing really well so far, though, not a single death. And wild loadout, I don't think that mortar is doing anything for him. So he's going to be a stratagem down for almost the entirety of this game, since the gas mortar was definitely not the choice here. Welly just about going stalwart only on this mission, which is really impressive. TNT can kill heavies, but not efficient. What is it, like 3 TNTs for heavies? I mean, technically a pistol could kill heavies. Saying technically TNT could kill heavies isn't really a great statement. Technically, you could throw rocks at heavies and kill them. Snowballs? Snowballs. Technically, if a snowball does damage, you could kill a heavy with a snowball. So I don't feel like saying that is a very helpful statement, my friend. Well, he does go down for his first death, which is really bad on a flag mission. Every time you die on a flag mission, you do reset the flag, and you got to regather your supplies. Which it looks like he did very successfully here. But he did reset flag progress, which is going to cause extra bug breaches to happen. If nothing else, Welly is going to be getting a massive kill count for this run. I will say, Welly could have brought a stronger loadout, and I think he's going to be paying for his loadout this game. But he's doing exceptionally well. He definitely has the skills to pay the bills. He's doing very, very well, especially for the loadout he brought. I do think that TNT was a strong grenade pick. I've grown pretty fond of TNT recently. The blast radius on that stuff is just so helpful. But as he doesn't have a supply backpack, the only thing he has to kill Bile Titans and Chargers is his ultimatum, and he's not able to restock with the supply backpack. Now he can call down resupplies, but that's gonna go very fast if he gets a lot of heavy spawns. Dude is holding it down. This is impressive. Holy crap, what an impressive gameplay we're seeing here today. I think he might get the W. He's actually kind of killing it. Now, one thing he definitely could have brought, it feels like it seems like he's pretty good with that shield backpack. I'm not going to say that for Welly specifically that the supply pack would have been better for him than the shield backpack. If he's used to playing with the shield, maybe the shield works better for him. But I will 100% say that mortar was a terrible choice. That mortar was an awful choice. If he would have switched that mortar out with a 500 kg or something, he'd be killing it right now. Welly down 2 lives. Still not a single flag captured yet. Odds not looking in Welly's favor here today. Does drop the orbital napalm to clear out that flag, which is going to put in some work. But because he died, he's going to reset flag progress, and he dropped the napalm on the flag, so he might be losing extra flag progress if he's not close enough in there to keep the flag going. I think he is. He is close enough. He's still holding it down. Looks like he lost quite a bit of flag. Completely resetting that flag, it looks like. So he's going to have to fight those bug breaches all over again. Also, he brought a semi-auto weapon to a solo bug fight, which is crazy. Bringing a semi-auto weapon to a bug fight is crazy. He did bring the stalwart, though, and he does seem to be main-handing the stalwart. And that's coming in really, really well. I don't really understand the primary. Maybe he just really likes it. Some people bring primary guns just because of their favorite. But it doesn't matter, because if you bring a stalwart, that is your primary. So screw his primary. Who cares? He's got a stalwart, and that's what's important. That death did completely reset that flag progress, so he's starting from scratch again. This is going to be like the 3rd time he's reset the same flag. And this is one of the reasons why flag missions are so difficult for solo players. Well, they're difficult for teams too. But for solo players specifically, these missions are borderline impossible. You got to be really high skilled to pass a bug flag mission on max difficulty as a solo player. You got to have some serious skills. And I can tell you right now, Welly has the skills to do it. I think if he doesn't pass, it's the loadout. He's definitely very skilled. This is a wild loadout, though. This is absolutely wild loadout. Now, his original loadout did have a mech. And if he would have kept running the mech, I didn't tell him he couldn't run a mech, by the way. I just kind of called him a coward for running a mech. I kind of called him scared. Now, me personally, I'm not doing a flag mission without a mech, so I feel you. I feel you there. I'm not doing this shit without a mech either. But by the way, I didn't call him a coward. I just said the mission would be really easy if he ran a mech, is what I said. So I hinted that he's a scaredy cat if he runs a mech. I hinted at it, but I didn't use those words. I just said the mission would be really easy. Now, Welly does leave the area there a little bit, so he's going to reset another bug breach, which is kind of rough. He actually had that flag all the way to the top, just had to clear the area. But he went a little bit too far out of the area trying to dodge the bugs and reset the flag once again. This will be like the 5th time he's reset this flag, making this mission a lot more difficult than it could have been. But at the same time, sometimes you can't avoid running out of the flag area. As you see right here, he ran out of the flag. He's resetting the flag again. So every time he resets the flag, he causes another bug breach, making this mission last a lot longer than it has to. But sometimes you just got to run away, you know? Sometimes you just got to be a runner. Sometimes you got to be a runner and a track star, or whatever that song goes.
I feel like it takes some skill to not get bamboozled by spewers for the mech to work.
I don't know. After the recent mech buff, I feel like mechs are just so good. I don't know. It does take a little bit of skill to use a mech against spewers, I guess. It's just, they're so good after the recent mech buff. All right. Well, he has oh, no! He had the flag all the way to the top, but that death is going to reset flag progress, causing another bug breach. This is like the 7th time he's reset another bug breach. Wait. He might actually get it all the way to the top before the bugs get here. Does he get it? He's got 1 bug in the AO. He's got 1 bug. He gets it off. 1 flag down, 2 to go. He is halfway through his lives, though. He's 3 lives down. He's got 3 lives remaining. He only gets 6 lives to get this done. We'll see if he can do it. The next 2 flags are only 3 lives. It's gonna be. He's got to be pretty locked in to pull this off because he used 3 lives for 1 flag. So he's gonna have to have an average of like 2 deaths. 1.5. An average of 1.5 deaths per the next flag. Pretty much if he dies more than 1 time on the next flag, he's gonna have very bad odds to get this completed. Also, some flag setups are worse than others, and there is a specific flag setup that has a bunch of bug holes everywhere that if he comes across that one, which I think he will, that one's actually a harder setup. So he hasn't even got to the hard flag yet. So we'll see how he handles the harder setup. He's halfway through his lives too, so maybe he was just getting warmed up. Maybe he's warmed up now. I don't know. Also, after he does all the flags, he's still got to do the extract. And the extract is, in my opinion, harder than the flags, so the extract's going to be wild, too. This is your first game today? Didn't you say you just hit level 101 today, though? Which would have implied that it's not your first game? Okay, that was yesterday. Sounds like you got a charger chasing you. Do you not hear that charger?
Bugs, southwest.
Oh, that's the Bile Titan we're hearing.
Affirmative.
He gets a good orbital napalm that doesn't screw himself. He can get the next 2 flags done. Yeah, orbital napalm is very powerful for flag missions, if you time it right. So is orbital laser. I really like bringing orbital laser for flag missions. I like to save it till I get the flag all the way to the top, and then because you only get 3 lasers, so you got to use them very tactically. I like to save them till I get the flag all the way to the top, and then use the orbital laser to clear out all the heavies, because I'm normally surrounded by heavies whenever I do flag solo. I seem to get more heavies than average whenever I'm playing. I think it has something to do with playing on console, on a PS5 Pro specifically. But I definitely seem to get more heavies than the average gamer whenever I'm playing. So that laser orbital comes in very handy for me to clear out the 7 Bile Titans that are normally on my flags by the time I raise that shit to the top. I saw a clip. I don't remember. I think it was a TikTok video, but I saw a clip. Yo, look at the way this dude's mountain climbing. Look at him go, a little parkourist. I saw a clip of a guy doing some sort of Halo. I'm not an Xbox player, so I've never played Halo. But there was some kind of like Ninja Warrior style Halo tournament thing that they were doing where they were running an obstacle course on Halo. And the guy was giving commentary like I'm kind of doing now, probably better than what I'm doing it now. When I was watching it going, damn, I would love to do that. But the way he was doing it was like he knew what was coming up, right? So, like, if you guys ever watched Ninja Warrior, it was like, oh, he's heading to the Jacob's ladder. Is he going to get it? All right, he knocks out the Jacob's ladder. He's up to the wall. A lot of people fail at the wall. So if I knew, like, what was coming up next, I could give so much better commentary. But the way Helldivers is set up is everything is randomly generated. So it's hard to know what's coming up next. It's hard to do commentary that good. But I saw that, and it really made me want to do more commentary. I wish there was more stuff that I could do commentary on, where it was, like, set up where it's perfectly even for everybody. Like, if there was an obstacle course, everybody could compete and see who can get the fastest time on an obstacle course. That'd be a really good competition. Whereas running competitions on Helldivers is a little bit harder because everything's randomly generated, meaning some people are going to have harder games than other people. Also, apparently, if you play this game with the wrong setup, like if you're playing on the older generation consoles, and when I say older generation, I don't mean PS4. I mean the non-upgraded versions. I think you get reduced spawn rates if you play on the older consoles. Well, he's taking his time out here. He's only got 1 objective done, and he's almost at the halfway mark. He might need to pick it up a little bit if he wants to get this done. He dropped a mortar there for some reason, too, which means he's not going to have his mortar for his next objective. Interesting mortar placement. Not really sure why he dropped a mortar there. That was very interesting. So now he's got to do the next flag without a mortar unless he wants to wait on it. But wait on it is risky as he's almost at the half time mark, and he still has 2 objectives to do. He's only a third of the way done. Ooh, he lobbed an ultimatum, but shot it way too low. I don't think he knew. He had to, maybe he did. Maybe he was trying to flick shot. I think he went for a flick shot there and bamboozled it. I don't think bamboozle works in that term. All right. I have completely lost sound. That's fine. As soon as Welly dies, we'll get our sound back. He might not die, but there's a good chance. There's a good chance he's going to be dying. And then as soon as he dies, we'll respawn. We're going to get our sound back. So bear with me, guys. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. Welly's not running this flawlessly. He's not doing it. He might do it. He might do it. Welly's very skilled. If we coach Welly on his setups a little bit, I don't know if you want coach. He might not want it. Some people with this, I can tell Welly has some very high skill. Welly was very likely a PvP gamer before he got into Helldivers. People who switch from PvP to a game like this are typically a lot higher skilled than average. And I see that. I see the PvP skills here with Welly. He's got higher than average skill for someone who's not max level. Typically, people who aren't level 150 don't have this level of skill. This level of skill is this guy's very skilled. But I feel like he could probably use a little coaching on what stratagem choices he uses. That being said, he was going to bring a very good stratagem choice. He was going to bring a mech, and the mech probably would have certified he would have got the dub here. Problem is if he did certify his win with a mech, it wouldn't have been very entertaining. So I really didn't want to see mech gameplay. I'm very bad at doing flag missions solo, and I play solo a lot. But if I run a mech, I beat flag missions like 100% of the time. I don't feel like mech gameplay is, for a flag mission specifically, is very fun to watch. Other missions, however, I think mech gameplay is pretty good to watch. Because with other missions, they're a lot longer. And it's hard to stagger your mechs. But with the flag missions, it's easy. You just use one mech per flag, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I also didn't tell Welly he couldn't run a mech. I just hinted at it would be kind of boring to watch him use a mech. I just hinted at it. I didn't outlaw it. He did switch it on his own. But if Welly would have ran a mech, I think he would have got this done 100%.
Either you play PvP games or hard PvE games. Either way, being a masochist pays off.
Masochist.
Requesting sentry.
Yeah, it's very rare that I'll see someone as skilled as Welly is without being max level in this game, even if someone is a PvP player. Not gonna lie, the thumbnail hooked you. I have fun with my thumbnails, Hex. I'm glad you, thank you for letting me know, my friend. You liked my water warbond, right? All right, Welly goes down. This is huge, because now I'm gonna get my sound quality back. Welly is down 4 lives. He's down to his last 2 lives. He's still got 2 flags to do, so that's 1 life per flag. Well, he's got to lock it in here if he wants to get the dub. Holy shit, there's a lot of heavies on point. This is getting epic. Oh my god, Welly down. Welly down. Welly down to his last life. He's got 1 life left. Use it wisely, Welly. You got to lock in here, bud. Peak Warbond? It would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? If Arrowhead had a little bit more fun with their Warbonds like that, I think this game could be more epicer than it is. Like, Arrowhead just seems to release Warbonds that are, like, fun to play with. But, like, not fun to play. I don't know what I'm saying. A water Warbond would be hilarious, and it would be a huge win from Arrowhead. Welly runs out of lives! Welly is still playing. He's going to respawn, but he has no more lives. He's not going to gain any more lives. It is officially hardcore mode for Welly. If he goes down again, his run will be over. Lock it in, Welly. Everybody knows when a Helldiver runs out of lives, they're at their strongest. Your power level is maxed out. Lock it in, get that dub, Welly. I'm gonna be honest, you've completely reset the flag at this point. It might be ideal for you to just run off and come back. I probably wouldn't. But I know a lot of people who would, and it would be smart to run away and just come back later. Maybe, like, probably just go to the other flag site. Up to you though. I probably wouldn't. I'd probably stay and fight just because I like to fight. But it would be tactical to run away and reset this, as there's a lot going on here. And you are in hardcore mode. You cannot die again. I'm gonna refill my drink. Yo, Welly, try not to die till I get back. All right, hold out. Hold out. Give me like 30 seconds to refill my drink.
Calling down a sentry. Orbital inbound.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining. Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Back, boys. I want to remind everybody that that additional reinforcement will not respawn Welly if he dies. It'll only respawn me, which means his run will be over. He is officially in hardcore mode right now. But, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, everybody knows a Helldiver is at his best when he knows he can't mess up. So Welly's going to be locked in here and get this mission done in an epic fashion. And I got no doubt. Hold it down, Welly. I don't know what his flag progress is, but oh, teleporting. But I feel like he got to be just about up there by now. If he can knock this flag out, it'll be a pretty epic chance to win. The amount of heavies he's getting, and having only the ultimatum is kind of tough though. If he had a supply backpack, I think this would be a better run. I'd highly recommend a supply backpack because then you can get you could spam stims and you could spam ultimatum shots for the future Welly. I'd recommend it. But, you know, to each their own. Welly goes down. Excellent try, Welly. Listen, that was such a good run. I'd be willing for you to just pull us out. You can just back us out real quick if you want to run it back. Switch your loadout up. and try it again. I'd like to see you try that again. My loadout specific, I don't know. Like I said, if you're better with the, if you're not used to using the supply pack, maybe it's not the play for you. But my loadout specifically would definitely be supply pack, and then you'll have plenty of ultimatum shots and stims. Stims to survive and ultimatum shots to kill heavies. Also, I'd probably run Giga grenades because I've been loving the Gigas, but you're not max level, so you might not even have them unlocked. But you'll definitely have a supply pack unlocked if you switch out the mortar turret and you switch out your backpack for a supply pack. I think you got this all day. All day, every day. I think you got this. Also, that primary weapon kind of wild, but you are using your stalwart as a primary. All right, so we're gonna watch. I don't typically give people retries, but that was such a crazy run, and he's a lower. He doesn't have the experience a lot of 150s have. He doesn't have the hours that we have, right? So that was such an epic run. I want to see him run it back with a better loadout. I feel like he messed up with his loadout choices. The TNT seems very good. Gas might be good too. I don't know. I like the TNT choice. The TNT was putting in work. TNT is very good. Ultimatum's very good. The bubble shield's not very good. So I would probably switch out the bubble shield. And the mortar was terrible. The mortar was a terrible choice. Gas mortar can work, but not typically on... Oh, that's a strong loadout. Sentries don't typically do that well. If you're taking advice here, Welly, I don't think the sentry's going to be that well. It'll be a lot better than the mortar, though. I don't think sentries go really well on these missions. If you just want my advice, if you take... I don't know if you're here for advice, if you're here to learn, I don't know. Holy shit. Okay, that's a really strong... There's no way he's failing this. I don't know. He's still not bringing a supply backpack for some reason. But the cremator's extremely strong, and the landmines are extremely strong. The napalm barrage might be overkill. This is a really strong loadout. Holy shit. Still doesn't have much for... And I take it back. The cremator would be good for heavies. Yeah, no, this loadout covers all his... I'm gonna be honest. He might do this shit flawlessly. This is a strong loadout. Well, at least 6 lives. Get it done. Here we go.
Launch initiated.
Yo, Welly, you being afraid of stalkers out of all people is surprising to me. I fear no stalker. By the way, Welly, if you're good at hitting headshots, as a PvP player should be, you can one-shot stalkers in the head. Stalkers have 650 health. They are something 700 health, some shit like that. 650, 700. But they only have 150 health in the head, though they got a little bitty P head. If you hit them in the head, you'll one-shot them. So always go for headshots on the stalkers. They'll never be a problem again. Stalkers has very, very little head health. The problem, the people who are worried about stalkers don't go for headshots.
Remember your deeds this day.
So is this the first playthrough? 150? I asked because I'm currently on 90. But this is my 4th playthrough. I don't know what you mean by first playthrough. I'm level 150. I don't really know what you're asking. Oh, is this his first playthrough? Yeah, I think this is his first playthrough. What do you mean first play? People are doing multiple playthroughs on Helldivers? Like, y'all just hit 150 and y'all just start over again? That's a thing? First playthrough's wild, by the way.
I asked because I'm currently level 90, but this is my fourth playthrough. Jesus.
Holy shit, Hex, you're dedicated. Whoa, yes, I did 150 on all platforms. Yo, that's some dedication, brother. Damn. I might need to see them. You gotta be skilled. I might need to see them solo skills. We might have to give you a spectator session, my friend. All right. So this loadout's very strong. I have showcased the power of the cremator in a video I did one day where I went cremator only. No stratagems, no primary, no secondary, no grenades. Literally played through an entire max difficulty bug lobby using nothing but the cremator just to showcase the power. This gun is so powerful you don't actually need stratagem. But Welly also brought landmines, which in my opinion are the strongest stratagem against bugs as long as you don't step on them and kill yourself. And he brought a napalm barrage, which is also extremely strong. I'm okay. Do a bit of D10. Solo all factions, win some, lose some. You're okay with what? Why'd you say I'm okay? Oh, you're saying you're not that skilled? I don't know what you mean by I'm okay. Because you can mean multiple things by that. I'm okay could mean nah. I don't feel like doing a spectator sesh. It could also mean you're saying you're not that skilled. It could be multiple things. I don't really know what you're putting down. By the way, Welly, not that I'm recommending it or nothing, but orbital napalm barrage can sometimes take out this entire shrieker nest just by chucking one in the middle. It's what I like to do, but it does sometimes mess it up. If you get lucky, it'll take out the entire shrieker nest. As you're surrounded here, it's gonna be hard to kill them with a hell bomb. So I like to throw my orbital napalm barrages at him. I think it's a good strategy. It's not for everybody though. Ooh, Welly's out of stims. Welly's in trouble. Welly needs to find some stims, or he might be cooked. Now that orbital napalm barrage is gonna come in very handy because it's got a lot of bugs on him. It's gonna help him clear out the bugs, and it's gonna help him clear that nest out. Now, even if that orbital napalm barrage doesn't take out the flyer nest, it'll bring it down to really low health, and he could probably just finish it off with his primary weapon or his flamethrower. Looks like he got at least 2 of them. He does have multiple flyer nests around, and he doesn't have a great build to take out the mushrooms. Looks like he got 1 left. Now, that last mushroom's going to be low on health here, so you could probably take it out with your cremator or your primary weapon, by the way. Also, you can one-shot those things with an ultimatum if you're good at flick-shotting. Flick-shotting the mushrooms with an ultimatum is a very good way of dealing with them. By the way, Welly, if you don't know how to flick-shot with an ultimatum, definitely let me know. I need to teach you that. A man of your skills needs to learn the flick shot. The flick shot's very good. It's something I need to teach you here today if you don't know how to do it. Welly down 1 life. He's got 5 lives remaining. Yeah, this is a rough start because he's completely surrounded by flyer nests. And he doesn't have a really good build to take out flyers. Damn, look at him go. It's like he's got aimbot. It's so interesting watching people with mouse and keyboard play this game as a console player myself. Because the way they hit shots is crazy. Like, I hit my shots too. But sometimes y'all just be looking like John Wick out here. Flick shot is impermanent for solo, in your opinion? Yeah, the reason flick shot is so good is flick shot gives you extra distance on your ultimatum, but it reduces the arc, which is the more important part. So the arc of the ultimatum is very arc-like. But if you flick shot, it has a lot more forward momentum, so it shoots forward better, making your shots a lot more accurate, in my opinion. So yeah, flick shots are very important to learn if you're going to be rocking an ultimatum, in my opinion. It also adds a little bit of damage as well. It adds like 10 extra damage, because you get like momentum damage out of it. Holy shit, multiple Bile Titans right off the bat. Well, he might be cooked here. He's gonna have to go through all his ammo restocking that ultimatum. If he would have brought a supply backpack out here, he'd be in much... Holy shit, that's a lot of heavies. Nah, bro. This is right here, Welly. This is why I told you should bring a supply backpack. Because you could be resupplying that ultimatum on the go right now and take out all them heavies with no problem. This right here is the situation where the ulti with a supply pack would show its power. Holy shit, that's a lot of heavies. Yo, 2 chargers and 4 Bile Titans is nuts. From 1 bug breach, that's crazy. I'm gonna be honest, these are normal lobbies for me, but I don't typically spectate people and see them get my lobbies. These are normal PS5 Pro lobbies. But apparently Arrowhead changed something recently, so even PC players can get these crazy lobbies. This is nuts. I've never spectated someone who got these spawn rates before. This is really entertaining. I'm really enjoying this.
Dropping a pin, northwest, 100 meters.
Yeah, he's got a heavy seed, but he does have a cremator. The cremator takes out heavies pretty well. He can still hold it down with the cremator. He just doesn't have his cremator currently. I'm gonna be honest, I think the supply pack would have been much better to deal with a heavy seed than the cremator to resupply that ultimatum. But the cremator could put in work too. He can definitely get it done with the cremator. He just doesn't have his cremator, which is kind of tough. By the way, Welly, just in case you don't know this, if you can hit the Bile Titans in the forehead with the ultimatum, it does one-shot them. If you miss the forehead, it's a 2-shot just about everywhere else. Damn, he's got so many heavies, y'all. Oh my god, Welly might be cooked. Yeah, that cremator's not the play for this run. There's no shot. There's no shot. He really needs a supply pack. Welly, I mentioned supply pack so many times. I'm rather disappointed you didn't bring this. If you had a supply pack, you'd be cooking these dudes. I'm rather disappointed, but hey, if you don't want to use the supply pack, you don't got to use it. To each their own. You'd be cooking with a supply pack, though.
I'm on PC now, but I solo T 2.0 runs today for Heavy City on Brilliance.
I've done multiple Termicide solos today. This was my second stream of the day. My first stream, I did a bunch of solo runs for the Termicide missions, and it seems like the spawn rates for Termicide missions aren't that like the spawn rates are reduced for those missions for whatever reason. Like the kind of spawns Welly's getting right here, you'll never get spawns like this on the Termicide missions for whatever reason. I did multiple solos, and I typically get spawn rates like this on other missions. I was not getting these spawn rates on my Termicide missions. I did today. I guess I just have to take your word for it. We played a lot of Termicide missions, and I gotta say the spawn rates are definitely reduced for that mission, though. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. We're a big science channel. We science the shit out of stuff. There's no doubt in my mind that the spawns are reduced for Termicide missions. Kind of like the spawns seem to be reduced for, like, Eradicate missions, like in, like, the same manner. This is crazy, though. The amount of Bile Titans Welly's getting is crazy. I don't think he stands a chance. Yo, Welly, you trying to call it quits, or you trying to keep this going? Yo, man, there ain't no... You could back out, brother. You haven't even started a flag yet. This is crazy. Holy shit. Is that 4 Bile Titans? Oh, my God. Damn. This is crazy, Wells. Holy shit. Yo, this is nuts. Yo, this is crazy, y'all.
Out of ammo.
5 to 6 Bile Titans continuously?
You got video proof of that? Because that's kind of unheard of for these new Termicide missions.
Squad lost. Deploying full replacement.
I'd like to see video evidence of this claim. I swear for Lord. Yo, Willie's getting cooked. You got video evidence? Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to check that out. Damn, Willie's cooked. Yo, Welly, I'm gonna be honest. It might be a wrap, bro. I'm gonna be honest. You know what? Stick it out. Whatever. I don't. Damn, this is such an interesting seed. I wish we could mimic the seed. You said I can't even spawn. Yo, look at the Bile Titan sniping from the hill. Yo, Rooks, I would love to see you do a seed like this. It's just a damn shame. It's a damn shame that we can't, like, mimic this. Like, there's no way to make sure we get a seed like this. Like, for challenge runs, it'd be awesome to always be able to pull this seed off. He was really fortunate with this seed. This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, he's on his last life. Let's see if he can lock it in here. Just for funsies, let's see how far he gets. Just try to get one flag done, Welly. There's no way. There's just no way he's getting a flag done. I'm gonna be honest. If you were in a supply pack that had more ultimatum shots, I don't know if he can get this done. He could 100% get this done with a supply pack and Giga Nades, though. The Giga Nades would carry this mission, 100%. Like, there's no doubt that the Giga Grenades combined with the ultimatum and a supply pack would make this mission easy work. This shit would be easy work with that setup.
Calling down fortifications.
Oh my God, there's so many. Alright, well, he's going for the flag! Let's see if he can get one done before his... Holy shit, no, there's no way. There's no way. And he brought a damn cremator and he hasn't used it the entire game. I will admit, it'd be very difficult to use a cremator in this particular situation. It's always easy to use the supply pack, though. Highly recommended, y'all. Get your supply packs. I never leave home without mine.
Requesting fortification.
He stuck that charger with the fortification. He's also surrounded by flyer nests, too. I want to throw that out there. He's not only is he going through all this, he's also surrounded. Like, I don't think he could have been put in a harder map. Like, they maxed it. This is a level 12 difficulty right here. This shit's straight up level 12. Yeah, 18 mines would have been a terrible choice here, Rooks. 18 mines are awful at dealing with Bile Titans, and Welly is getting Bile Titan spam. Anti-tank mines is a terrible suggestion. I want to know how many TNTs to blow up a charger. Was that one? Did he pop them? Oh, he might have popped. Wait, does a TNT pop a charger button one TNT? That's actually really strong. But then again, if you could run TNT, why would... I mean, if you could run Giga Grenades, why would you run TNT? Giga Grenades are just better in every way. Nah, I think it takes 2 TNT to pop the charger butt. Do you guys know how much damage does TNT do? I believe a behemoth charger butt is 900 health. Does the TNT does like 700, right? Or is it 1,000? If TNT does 1,000 damage, it should be able to one-shot a charger's butt. TNT does 1,000 damage? Is that right? Pretty sure it does 1,000 damage. So it should have potential of one-shotting chargers.
Calling down fortifications.
Yo, he is struggling to get this. He's not even surrounded by Bile Titans anymore. He's just surrounded by shit in general. Seeing spawn rates like this in a spectator session is definitely new to me, and I love it. Arrowhead definitely patched something, 100%. 100%, because I've done these spectator sessions a lot, and I've never seen someone with spawn rates like this in a spectator session. Well, not never. When we started doing our experimentations, we got Layden to pull it off by lowering his settings. But I mean, without specifically telling someone to lower the settings, I've never seen someone get spawn rates like this. So Arrowhead definitely patched some spawn rates.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Requesting fortification.
I would say this would be a really fun mission to try and duo, but I didn't pick a loadout for this mission, so I have a bunch of random stratagems, so I don't really want to duo it. If I would have brought a real loadout, this would have been a really fun duo.
Tunnel breach.
Making some progress here. Bile Titan difference. Bile Titans look a little bit confused, though. He's out of stims. He's out of stims. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now he's got to run because the stims are way off the point, so he's got to run and reset the point here to grab stims. That is tough. And he gets stuck. Completely surrounded. These spawn rates are cracked, and I love it. He is getting host bugs. He is getting host bugs, and crazy charger spins have been patched. Hex. They patched that in the last patch. That was one of the main things they patched. Or the last other patch. The patch right before this patch, they patched that. He is the host, so he is getting host bugs, though. He's getting all the stuff that you said he's not getting, he is getting. Except for the charger spins is patched. Chargers don't be spinning like that no more. You're still getting sure. So you're just playing a different game than the rest of us, I see. Yo, Hex, I gotta want to. You want to get spectated next? I gotta see all these crazy. You're doing some crazy ass claims today. I might need to see you do run a solo run. You trying to run one of these flag missions? You think you got what it takes, Hex? You throwing out some wild claims. I feel like if your claims are true, you should be able to solo a flag mission, like we're witnessing here today. You let me know if you want to give it a try, Hex. Well, he's got the area pretty cleared, but his flag is completely reset, which is going to be tough because now he's just going to get a bunch of enemies spawn on him again. What's crazy? I mean, I don't want to get into a whole list. I'm just saying. You've been saying a lot of stuff that only you is experiencing, like the charger's still turning on a dime. But there's been more. There's been other stuff too that has been fixed that you're saying you're still coming across for some reason. I'm not gonna get into a list like I got a game to commentary here. I'm just saying you've been saying some kind of outlandish shit. I would like to see you solo run to see if you got the skills for these claims. Because normally when people claim stuff like that, they're either no offense, but normally when people claim stuff that doesn't seem very true, they're either not very good at they're either not as good at the game as they think they are, or they're really good at the game, so they're seeing shit that other people can't see because they're really good at the game. Holy shit, he got yeeted! That was sick! That was a hell of a way to go out, Welly. But I am curious. I'm curious which side of the spectrum you're on, Hex. You're either not as good as you think you are at the game, so you're making outlandish claims, or you're really good at the game and I can learn something from you. Either way, I'd love to spectate it. You let me know if you want to get spectated. Alright, Welly, I'm gonna call it quits here and go do a solo run unless Hex wants to do a run. I appreciate your efforts, my friend. That was excellent. We're definitely gonna spectate you again, Welly, if you're in the chat still. We'll definitely have you back here. That was an epic run. Is there anybody else that wants to do a flag mission? Because I would love to see some shit like that again. I don't typically let people do reruns, though. Well, he already got 2. I can't give him a 3rd. But Rooks or Hex or anybody in the chat, if you guys want to attempt a solo run on flags, I'd like to see it. I don't know if I'm going to be here after you eat, Hexy, but if I'm still here, you can ask me again, I guess. You're waiting for the kill count? Yeah, let me know. I think I'm going to go try that. I want to go try it. That looked fun. I think if I have a heavy seed like you had with this setup right here, I think I'll cook it. I'll absolutely cook it. Do 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 do. I can one run. I would love to see you run a flag mission with a heavy seed like that. So send me an invite real quick, and we'll keep our fingers crossed that you get a crazy seed. That's a shit ton of kills for not a single objective completed. That's crazy, Welly. Yo, Welly, just so you know, you got the skills to pay the bills. You just don't have the game knowledge yet on what to bring and how to handle specific situations. But you're definitely mechanically there. You just need a little bit more hours to know like what stratagems are good and stuff, because you're bringing some wild stratagem choices for solo running on such a crazy mission. Rook, send me that invite. I'm ready for another spectate. These have been some wild. I hope your shit looks like that. That would be excellent to watch Rooks. For you guys that don't know who Rooks is we do challenge runs around here, right? Challenge people to see like who's the best Helldiver and shit. And Rooks is up there with the top like 1% of all Helldivers. If anybody could solo this shit, it'd be Rooks. I would love to see him get that crazy heavy seed. Yeah, for people who don't solo bugs, it's a big difference from team gameplay. So if you're not used to soloing, it does take some practice. Just start up a flag mission. We're just gonna spectate whatever you get. I'm just hoping we get a good seed. We're not looking for a seed. We're just fingers crossing it, you know. Probably that same map though. Hopefully you got a flag mission on this map because them high spawn rates might be map specific. Dang it, you don't have it. All right, check the other 2 map. Check Akamar and probably just Akamar. I don't know if you want to do the other map. That's unfortunate. Nah, I don't think the Dusty maps give you the same spawn rate. The red map will. There's a red map. You can go there. Gatria. You can go there. That'd probably give you a good spawn rate. The Dusty maps seem to reduce spawn rates, though. Alright, just drop us in. Let's redo a quick reset. If we reset one time, you don't have a flag mission, I'm going to back out, let you find it on your own, and I'm going to just go slaughter some bugs. But you can send me an invite whenever you get your mission. But I'll stick with you one time real quick. Let's do a quick reset, see if you get a flag mission, and we'll go from there.
Successful. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
By the way, Rooks, just so you know, you probably know, you're pretty good at speedrunning. You can pull us out before we land. You don't need to wait for the pods to land. You probably already knew that, alright? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you knew it, but if you didn't, you'll learn something new every day. just so we can speed run this process. I am interested to see what kind of loadout Rooks is going to bring here. Alright, so if you don't have a flag mission here, I'm going to back out and I'll let you just find it on your own. Or you could just go to sleep. You said you're tired. I don't know.
Your fellow Helldivers
I'm getting kind of tired myself.
Resources for
check,
suspension.
wait. Check the, their planet first.
Mission preparation aborted.
Check that green planet. Check the defense planet first. That way we can get major order progress, and we've already verified that the spawns are cracked over there.
Orbit synchronized.
Unfortunate. Alright. Back to Gatria it is.
Mission coordinates locked.
Well, hopefully you get the same spawn rates here. I don't see why you wouldn't. There's nothing about this planet that should reduce spawn rates. I have noticed it seems like fog and large trees, like in jungle area, reduce spawn rates. But there's none of that in this map, so this map should have cracked spawn rates. Wait, this is Spore? Wait, there's Spore bugs here? Yo, this is gonna be wild if this is Spore bugs. Oh my god, you might need to bring some Giga grenades, brother. You might need them Gigas. I can imagine Giga nades are gonna be really good against Spore Titans. Is this Spore bugs? This is Spore bugs. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Oh, this is gonna be wild. I thought y'all said we didn't have crack bugs. Y'all done lied. Y'all, Rooks was asking earlier if we still got crack bugs. He said he needs a challenge, and everyone's like, nah, we ain't got them. Bunch of damn liars. We had crack bugs the whole time. All right, strong setup so far. Whipped out the Giga grenades. So heavy should not be an issue with the supply pack, ultimatum, and Giga grenades. There's no shot heavies are going to be a problem. And the gas mine should clean up everything else. I'm gonna be honest with this loadout. No need to bring that 500 kg Rooks. You're probably better at this game than I am. I'm gonna throw that out there. You're very skilled, so you don't gotta take my advice. But with Giga grenades, a supply pack, and an ultimatum, I don't really see why you would need a 500 kg. But it's not a bad choice nonetheless. Laden strike would probably be a little bit better, but it's really up to you. You're not gonna need it. You're not even gonna need a stratagem. So I'm just saying. I don't know why you're bringing a 500 kg with this setup. But if you brought it, you'd still win. I don't see you losing regardless. I'm just saying, there's better choices. Oh, you're switching out the nade. Okay, now you might need the 500 kg. That's wild. All right, he wants to go fire grenade. It's interesting. Now, for you guys that don't know, the spore bugs are affected by fire, so they don't explode when they die to fire. So I think that's the main reason Rooks is wanting to run fire here, because he wants to run fire against spore bugs. I don't think it's really that he's trying to make it more interesting. I think he wussed out and then whipped out some fire, really. I'm calling you out, Rooks. I think you wussed out right there. But that being said, my preference would have been Giga grenades, because spore bugs are well known for spawning tons of Bile Titans, and Giga grenades are really good at dealing with that. But he does have an ultimatum and a supply pack, which is also going to be really good at dealing with them. So, I think it's going to be fine. It'll be fine. Going in, boys. I went deep.
Ankle biters and Doritos breathe Bile Titan galore. Doritos. Ankle biters and Doritos.
Southeast.
Doritos breath. Oh, Doritos breath because it's red.
Main objective near your position.
All right. Rooks is running his rusty, trusty scythe. The scythe is a good weapon. A lot of people don't like it, but the scythe is specifically a really good weapon against the spore strain, because the scythe does fire damage as a laser weapon, which means when he kills the spore strain bugs, they won't explode, so they won't do the red mist that cracks out all the bugs around them, making them just standard bugs. Now, we are on a different map right now than we were previously, so I don't know if we're going to get the same cracked out spawns we were getting. But I also don't see why not. So I assume we're still going to get cracked spawns. Also, it's spore bugs, and you almost always get crazy spawn rates when you deal with spore bugs, for whatever reason. So this should be an epic run. Oh yeah, it's already looking wild. It's already looking absolutely wild. He is completely surrounded already. I'd be freaking out. At this point, I'd already be freaking out. Knocked down on 1 HP, is able to stem up and survive. Bile Titan on the way, throwing some grenades to clear out. Holy shit, that's a lot of Bile Titans. 500 kg takes out one. There's still another survivor, though. Using Ballistic on Spore. Yo, he's gonna have a tough time here, Hex. This ain't a Spore flag mission is no puppy. Oh, he's got Stalkers in the AO, too! Oh, that makes shit even more epic. That's the third Bile Titan. He's already 3 Bile Titans in. We're only 30 seconds in the match. He's already 3 Bile Titans in. The spawns are looking pretty cracked, boys. This is going to be a wild one. He's got Bile Titans galore. He's got a Charger. He's near a Stalker nest, and he's got the crack bugs absolutely everywhere. This is going to be a hell of a run, boys. If he's able to do this shit flawlessly, I will specifically donate $1 million as prize money to Rooks when I'm rich one day. You know, I'm going to give you an IOU for now, all right? You win $1 million if you pass this in a flawless run. No deaths. Don't die now, all right? Go work your way to... You're going to get a $1 million IOU for now. What is your recommendation for stratagem for defense missions? On bugs? Oh, that's easy. Gas mortar and gas mines. That's it. That's all you need. And then you can bring like a recoilless or ultimatum or giga grenades to deal with heavies. But gas grenades and a gas mortar will have you easily soloing a defense mission on bugs. Easily, like not even hard. You can run all landmines, it'll be super easy. Just run all landmines and something to kill heavies. Recoilless rifle's probably the best to deal with heavies. But you got lots of options. You can run giga grenades or ultimatum and anything. The bug defense missions are really easy. They're actually one of the easier missions. Bug defense missions are stupid easy, which is a damn shame because that's a really cool mission design. And it's just such a shame that the spawn rates are so low. But the spawn rates are very low on bug defense missions for whatever reason. Holy crap! Look at this man go. He's going for the $1 million out here. How many Bile Titans is he in right now? Is that like 7 Bile Titans? Holy shit! Holy shit! These spawn rates are crazy. Oh my god! How is this man alive? Oh. Anyway, Welly, I hope you're witnessing this right here. I want you to witness this so you can see the power of the supply pack. The reason why he's got these cracked out spawn rates but hasn't died yet is the supply pack. He's got a lot of extra anti-tank with that ultimatum, and he's got a lot of stims, so he's constantly stimming to keep himself alive. He's probably going to be going down here soon, though. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, so with the supply pack, you can pre-stim. If you don't know what pre-stimming is, Welly, which you probably don't because you're not max level, pre-stimming is you stim before you take damage. Because whenever you stim, you're borderline invincible for 4 seconds. Because the stim's going to be going for 4 seconds, you're borderline invincible while you're stimmed. And if you run medic armor, that'll last 6 seconds, which feels like an eternity. So the supply pack will have you constantly pre-stimming, so you're invincible a lot. But not just that, the supply pack gives you extra grenades and ultimatums, which absolutely carry in these situations. So it appears right now Rooks might be screwed. Rooks, I bet you're regretting not bringing them giga grenades, huh, buddy? I told you guys, 100%. Ever since I found giga grenades, I'm never going back. I'm working to learn one mission at a time. Starting with short one. Well, we have a lot of knowledge around here, Jen, so if you ever need advice, feel free to ask. Me and my crew, me, Rooks, and all of my crewmates, we're really, really big on solo running in this game. We love the solo challenge. And by the way, Jen, I just want you to see. I want you to see the difference in spawn rates when you're watching my streams versus watching Clay's streams. I just want you to witness that. Clay does a bunch of complaining. I don't think it's just him, but that's the one that I saw you in earlier, so I know you watch him. I want you to realize the difference in spawn rates when Clay says we don't get enough spawns versus my streams where we get all the spawns, all right? I don't know exactly why Clay doesn't get spawns, but it's almost like he's doing that shit on purpose is all I'm saying. It's a drastic difference between spawn rates in our games and spawn rates in his games is all I'm saying. Drastic difference. And I think one of the main reasons why is I've noticed that Clay refuses to play without a full squad for whatever reason. He only plays in 4 stacks, and I think that has a big thing to do with it. I truly believe if you play with 4 players, you get reduced spawn rates because the game can't handle it or something. So by playing with less than 4, not only do you make the game harder because you don't got a bunch of people carrying you, so complaining about difficulty level is outlandish when you could just play with less players, first off. But I also think the more players, the less spawns you get, is a running theory I have. But I just want you to know, Jen, and I know you can probably see it for yourself. A lot of people out there complaining the game is too easy. They're just doing it wrong. People saying the game is too easy. They're just stop playing. Stop playing with a full squad, and the shit gets harder. How you gonna play with a full squad carrying your ass and complain for 2 hours straight how easy the game is? Make it harder, dumbass! Sorry, I didn't mean it. I meant it a little bit. I don't like complaining. People that whine and complain like fucking children all the time, shit gets on my nerves. I don't like all that whining shit. Like, sure, there's a lot of things with the game that I think could be better. There's a lot of things with the game that that could change. But constantly whining about it like a bitch gets on my damn nerves. Like, you can make the game harder. All you gotta do is not play with a full squad and the game gets harder. If you complain the game's too easy, stop letting people carry you. Anyway, back to the gameplay. Did Rooks get the flag done? Rooks is just doing some retreating here. Yo, Rooks, you want to reset and get Giga grenades? You trying to reset for some Gigas? I know we have people like Odo that do nothing but complain and then get upset when people don't complain. I don't watch Odo. I don't really watch people at all. I don't really watch Clay either. But I noticed. I hopped on YouTube and noticed he was streaming for like the first. I hopped in for my first. I hopped into my first Clay stream ever today, just because I saw it, and I was like, let me click and see what's going on. And as soon as I clicked it, I heard my name being thrown out there. It's literally, I clicked in, and I heard, I'm going to do the solo army strategy. I'm like, what? And I kind of felt like he was talking shit, which is the only reason I'm bringing him up. I kind of felt like he was acting like I was lying about him getting shittier spawn rates than us. But, what was my point? My point was I don't normally watch other streamers, and I don't think I've ever seen Odo, but it does sound kind of wild that Odo would complain that other people don't complain. I don't know. I feel like that might be a stretch, but I'm just assuming, because like I said, I don't think I've ever watched an Odo video or stream, or I don't even know if he does stream. He might just do videos. I don't know. There's a lot of content creators that don't stream and only do videos. So I don't know. I just feel like it's wild to complain that other people aren't complaining. I feel like that's a wild statement. Could be true. I don't know. Doesn't sound true, but it could be. I'm just assuming. But, like, to look at this gameplay right here that Rooks is going on, and Rooks is probably one of the best Helldivers in the world. I'd put Rooks with, like, the top 100 divers in the world. He's definitely the top 1% of Helldivers. To watch Rooks absolutely struggle to get this mission done, and then have people say Helldivers is too easy, it just kind of gets on my nerves, right? The game is too easy if you make it too easy. The game is going to be too easy if you run a squad of 4, if you all run a napalm barrages. Like, there's a way to make the game too damn easy, but you can give yourself a challenge. And I don't think everybody needs to give themselves a challenge, but if you're constantly whining about the game being too easy, and you're not doing anything to give yourself a challenge, you're the problem. That's all I'm saying. You're the damn problem. If the game is too easy and all you do is run in squads of 4, maybe stop getting carried by 3 other players. How about that, bitch? I'm sorry. I'm getting crazy. I'm getting toxic. My bad. I didn't mean to do all that. I'm doing too much. I didn't mean to call people bitches. Shit just gets on my nerves, man. Like, whining is one thing, but whining about shit you can fix is crazy to me. Anyway, back to the epic gameplay. Let me read some of y'all comments.
And then we have people like, oh, okay, I already read that one. I love your community, man. You did a great job with it. And I like that you can have the game be easy at times, so you can goof around with your friends.
Yeah, I think anytime you run this game with a 4-person squad, as long as the 4 people in your squad are relatively competent, I think the game is relatively easy. But if you want to run the game, but you don't want to run solo, because some people just get bored running solo. Some people don't want to be by themselves. I understand that too. A great way to play this game, have a good challenge, and not feel lonely is a duo. I think a duo I said, bitch. I know exactly what you're talking about, Lugo. That's hilarious. I think an amazing way to run this game, probably one of the best ways you guys could possibly run it. Rooks is down. Rooks is down. Rooks is getting cooked out here. Yo, we might have found a challenge too hard for Rooks to do. This is crazy. Yo, the flag missions are popping off tonight. You want to back out and switch it up? Back out and switch it up, Rooks. I want to see you pass. Back us out. What was I saying? I done lost my train of thought. What was I talking about, boys? Oh, duos. One of the best ways you could possibly run this game, if you're of the belief it's too easy, is to run duos. Now, if you really want to challenge, like if you really out here bitching, solos is the way to go for a real challenge. As you can see, Rooks is one of the best Helldivers in the world, and his ass is struggling in a solo mission. You can definitely make the game. You can definitely make the game challenging. If you're not just a shit talker, just shit talking the game for absolutely no reason, you could definitely make it harder, right? But if you're not out here for an absolute challenge, you just want it to be hard enough where you're not bored, duos is the perfect way to go. Just you and a buddy, run some missions. You're gonna have plenty of spawns. You're not gonna be getting carried too much because there's only 2 of y'all. Duos, in my opinion, is the best way to play this game for most people. I'm a lone wolf. I prefer to play solo, but for most people, in my opinion, duos makes the game perfectly hard where you're still struggling a little bit, but you're not feeling lonely. I think duos is the perfect. I think running a squad of 4 is boring, and I think constantly running squads of 4. Once again, I'm gonna call some people out because I feel like calling motherfuckers out today. I think constantly running nothing but squads of 4, and then bitching that the game is too easy is wild and outlandish. All right, and you need to quit doing all your bitching, complaining, and moaning, and man up a little bit and stop getting carried by 3 other players. All right. But if you guys are trying to have an easy time going around a squad of 4, that's cool. I'm simply talking about the people that whine about the game being too easy while getting carried by 3 other players. I'm specifically talking about those people. Stop playing with a full squad. Just stop. Make the game harder. Quit bitching about the game being not hard enough, and make it harder. You're literally reducing the difficulty level and complaining that the difficulty level's reduced. Stop doing dumb shit. All right, I'm done. Rant over. Rant over. We're moving on. 6 lives, Rooks, lock it in. He's bringing the giganades. Oh, he's also switching loadouts. He's bringing 120. Wow, nothing but heavy clearing stuff. That's interesting. Now, because you got the giganades, I don't think you need all that, Rooks. But hey, to each their own. Best of luck to you, sir. Here we go.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Oh yeah, and you were talking about how I was probably a PvP player before. You were right. I played Battlefront 2 at a competitive level.
Yeah, I know a PvP player when I see one, Welly. I called that shit out instantly. I was also, when I first started streaming, I was also a PvP player. Just in case you're new here and you haven't heard me brag about this yet, I was a top 1% player in Overwatch competitive. I made it to like 2 games off of Grandmaster. I was Master's Rank. Master's Rank is the top 1% of all players, and Grandmaster is above 1%. It's like 0.5% of all players are in Grandmaster. And I was like my peak was 2 wins. 2 games away from Grandmaster. Still never hit Grandmaster. Yo, I'm invincible. Wait, why am I invincible? Oh, I'm not. I was for a second there. That was interesting. Is that weapon still broken? That was very weird. That literally took no damage till you set the ground on fire.
And for the hard PvE games, I do challenge runs.
Yeah, I could tell. I see the skill. You have the skill. You have the mechanical skill to do this. You just don't have enough hours in the game. Specifically in solo running. Solo running is a whole different breed than playing with teammates. It's like you got to play the game completely different than when you're playing with teammates. Now, a lot of people think that they could play with a squad of 4 and run off across the map, and they think that's playing solo. They think that's the same. It's nowhere near the same. Because if you're playing with a squad of 4 and you're running across the map on your own, sure, you feel like you're solo, but you're getting drastically reduced spawn rates because the spawns are spread out through everybody. So say there's 100 bugs on a map at any given time, those 100 bugs are spread out between 4 players. So if you're running off by yourself in a 4-player squad, that's still nothing like an actual solo run, not even close. So running a solo game is drastically different. The way you play is different. The tactics are different. The stratagems that are really, really good are completely different. So if you don't have a lot of experience solo running, You kind of need to get that up if you're gonna solo run on max difficulty. Solo running in this game in max difficulty is actually very, very difficult. It's not easy in any way. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it. The streamers, the majority of streamers that whine about the game being too easy, I don't think have the skill to solo this game on max difficulty. I don't think they got the skills. I don't think they got the skills because I think the majority of people that play this game solo on the regular at max difficulty know how hard this game can actually get. I think they know. And that's only recently, by the way, because up until about a week ago, PC players playing on high graphics settings had reduced spawn rates. Up until a week ago. They passed it a week ago. So now, the people who have been doing solo runs for the past week have definitely been having a hard time doing it. They ain't breezing through this shit, I guarantee you that. They are not breezing through the shit. Alright, Rooks is down 1 life, he's got 5 remaining.
Elden Ring, no weapons was my favorite.
I've never played Elden Ring. I was thinking about doing an Elden Ring playthrough. Just because I like really difficult challenges, but there's no guns in the game, which really throws me off. I love me some shooting.
2 to 4 seconds of invulnerability on drop pod. I'd have to check my data file to see if it's changed. Spawns get ramped up per amount of players. No, they don't, Welly.
I'm of the belief at this point, spawns actually decrease the amount of players. Spawns 100% do not ramp up per player. That's not a thing. We've tested that. We've scienced the shit out of it. Spawns do not ramp up with more players. But I think the game is so broken right now, I think it's the opposite. I think spawns actually go down with the amount of players you have. I think the game is broken. I think it's supposed to ramp up per player, but it's just not working properly. It 100% does not give you more enemies with more players now. Yeah, so ever since I released my video about how to decrease spawn rates, I think Arrowhead passed it the day after. So now if you play solo, the game is exceptionally hard, and I don't think there's a lot of streamers that don't regularly play solo that can play this game solo. I don't think they can do it. There's a lot of streamers out there that just complain about the game being too easy, that all they do is play with a 4-player squad. And I will admit, in a 4-player squad, the game is a little bit easy. I will admit that. But complain about that shit, knowing that you can increase the difficulty by not getting carried by 3 other players, is freaking ridiculous. Just stop playing with so many other people carrying your ass if you want the difficulty to be amped. I feel like it's such a wild thing to whine about. It's such an easy fix. Stop getting carried by a whole crew of people and the game will be harder. Shit! Gets on my damn nerves, all the damn whining out here. Everybody's a bitch nowadays. It's crazy. Like, when did gamers become such bitches? Whining and moaning about everything.
Objective located.
Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rant. My bad. I don't normally get this negative. That's my fault. I'm trying to bring it back again. I'm trying to be a better person. I am. There's a lot of bitching going around in the community. And the thing is like, it's not even bitching that can't be fixed. The shit can be fixed. People are bitching about dumb shit that can be fixed. They're just choosing not to do it right. They're just, I'm gonna just keep doing the same dumb. I'm gonna keep doing the same dumb shit over and over and wonder why the same dumb shit keeps happening. I'm sorry. I did it again. I said it again. I said, bitch. But I get it. A community game first and foremost.
Can't be mad at them for playing the intended experience.
Ain't no one mad at nobody for playing. I'm mad at people for bitching. Saying you can't be mad at someone for playing a game is a wild statement, by the way. I don't know why you'd be mad at someone for playing a game. But it does get old hearing people bitch about the same shit over and over that's easily fixable. Like, you could fix it yourself. You don't even need Arrowhead to fix the game difficulty. You can fix it. Just run a duo. Running a duo gives you plenty of game difficulty. Running a duo makes this game very difficult. And if you want a true challenge, run a solo. Now, I realize a solo's not for everybody because some people get lonely and they don't want to run a solo and they'll use that as a complaint. Well, no, it's too lonely. I want someone to talk to. So, an easy fix is run a duo. You still have someone to talk to, but you get a seriously amped up game difficulty. Every player you add, it reduces the difficulty like tenfold, right? So solo, the game right now in its current state is very difficult solo. Duo, the game is still quite difficult. The game is like twice as easy with a duo, but still quite difficult. Trio, the game is twice as easy as it was as a duo, so it gets significantly easier as a trio. On a quad, the game gets twice as easy as the trio was. It multiplies in easiness for every player added. It's not additive, it's multiplicative. Nobody help. Multiplicative. Multiplicative. It multiplies, all right? It's not additive. It's multiplicative.
Tagging map. West.
And easiness. So every extra person you add makes the game exceptionally easier. So if you play with a 4-person squad, your game is going to be easy. It just is. Unless you're playing with a bunch of like level 10s or something that just got the game and don't know where their damn trigger finger is. If you're playing with a squad of 150s and you're playing with 4 of them, it's going to be exceptionally easy. But like I said, they just don't do that. If you want the game to be harder, just don't play with a squad of 4. I very, very rarely play with a squad of 4 because I find it too easy. So I've solved my own issue. The fact that people have been complaining about the game being too easy for like 6 months straight, when they could just not play in a squad of 4, it just blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. And I think people just do that shit for content nowadays. I don't even think they mean the shit no more. That's a hard word. I couldn't say it either. Multiplicative. I might need to see that shit spelled out. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all might need to spell that shit for me. Multiplicative? I feel like I'm just making up words at this point.
Dropping a pin. Northeast. 200 meters.
I'm gonna be honest. Rooks did an entire flag, and I did not see how he did it. Nah, that shit didn't help. Multiplicative. I said it. We get it. Words are hard. That's a wild statement there, Rat. Yo, don't talk to me like I'm a retard, sir. All right? Keep it respectful, Rat. That's borderline. That's borderline, sir. Listen. Sometimes I think the way I talk to you guys, when you guys are just making jokes, and I'm like, yo, chill out with the disrespect, because like what Rat said right there wasn't really it wasn't really that disrespectful. It was borderline disrespect. Sometimes I see that shit and I look at myself from the third person. I'm like, am I tripping? Should I just let him say the shit he wants to say? But then I remember I was in the military, and the way I treat you guys is the way that like people treat their superiors in the army. Would you talk to your sergeant if you were in the military? Would you talk to your sergeant that way? And I would say no. I kind of demand respect just because like I have the power to mute y'all's asses. So I kind of demand respect. I was in the military. I feel like I've earned that respect. Some people might not agree, but if you disagree, I could just mute your ass. So I do what I want. What branch? Army. Army's the branch, fool! Did I say military? I said army. I didn't say military. Are you trolling me, Hex? That was a troll-ass comment. Alright. I did say military? Alright, that's my fault then. My fault. My fault! Stop yelling at me, alright? I'm sorry! My fault! I thought I said army. I'm sorry. You're a retired Marine? Well, thank you for your service, Hex. Holy shit. Yo, I just realized he switched out the laser gun for a flamethrower. I've been watching this run this whole time, just bullshitting, talking with you guys. I didn't even realize. Holy shit, look at these spawn rates. Oh my god, my boy's cooked. I was gonna land on that Titan. I was about to help. I ain't gonna help. My bad. I almost helped too much. Oh, I got 8 instantly. Yo, Rooks, don't you run away now. You kill everything. I want to see you. I want to see you throw down a whooping. Holy shit. These spawn rates are crazy. All right, Rat, you have a good one, brother. Damn, that 120 is killing everything. There's still so much shit left though. Rooks doesn't have his backpack. He's down to his last stim, and I don't think he has any ultimatum shot. He probably has ultimatum shot, doesn't he? No ultimatum. Uh-oh, he might be cooked. 22 years of fun and shenanigans. Bam.
Looks like barbecue is back on the menu.
Okay, man, Rook's completely reset that flag progress, so he's gonna have to deal with, holy shit, these spawn rates are crazy. Oh my god! It feels so nice. This has always been my spawn rates, by the way. This is new to someone like Rooks. He'll agree, so I'm not just shit talking. This amount of spawns is new to someone like Rooks. But I've been dealing with spawn rates like this for like 6 months straight, wondering if I was going crazy. I was like, why are my spawn rates always so cracked out and nobody else's is? After I made my video of the reasoning why, Arrowhead patched it, and it's really nice to see other players getting these same cracked out spawn rates. It's also watching other streamers. I'm gonna do some more ranting real quick, just because we're on that sesh, all right? We're on the rant assess. I'm gonna rant about other streamers once again. It's also wild to see other streamers whining about how the spawn rates aren't cracked enough. Witnessing what you guys are witnessing right here. I don't know what they're doing wrong, because our spawn rates around here are crazy. I don't know how they're getting them baby back easy ass, bitch ass missions, but our missions around this area, our missions are cracked. We don't get them baby back bitch missions. We get all the bugs in our missions. All that modding and shit done broke their games. They need to chill out with all the damn modding.
I've always had cracked solo spawns and never seen them on streams.
It's true. It's true. Whenever people stream their solo runs, it never looks like they have crazy spawn rates. I found out why, by the way, and I made a video about it. It has been patched recently, so they're gonna get cracked spawns yet. My spawns have always been cracked though. Yeah, that's a good question, Hex. What are you playing on? You're on PC, right? What am I doing? I'm helping. Let me stop helping. You're on PC, right, Hex? Because if you're on PC and you've always had cracked spawns, I got questions for you. Oh, he plays on all of them. Yo, are you on the pro versions? There's a difference in spawn rate between the pro version of consoles and the standard version. Are you on Xbox S or X? Or Xbox One, PS5, or PS5 Pro? You left out some statements there. Which ones are you on? Oh, I'm about to call out Hex if he gives the wrong answer right here. Oh, I'm about to call his ass out. You better give the right answer here, Hex. Are you on the pro version of them consoles, Hex? Okay, he has the pro version. So, well, that explains why you're getting the cracked spawns then. Yeah, if you're on a pro version of a console, you can't avoid the crack spawns. You're gonna get them every time. It was mainly a PC issue where they weren't getting crack spawns. But if a PC player now plays solo, they should get realistic spawns now. If they play solo, it appears there's still a weird glitch. If you play with a 4-player squad, it seems like spawn rates are still reduced for some reason. But if a PC player now plays on a since the last week, for the last 7 days. If a PC player plays on in a solo match, they should get spawn rates like this. A week ago, I made a video about how to reduce spawn rates, Welly. Since I made the video, Arrowhead patched it. But a week ago, yes, if you ran the game on PC, you have a lot of options for graphics, and if you were to play on high graphics levels, you would drastically reduce spawn rates, which we vigorously tested for 3 days straight, and found out without a shadow of a doubt, PC players were getting super easy spawn rates if they play on high graphics settings. That no longer appears to be the case, by the way. Now it appears that your spawns are going to be reduced if you play with a 4-player squad for whatever reason. If you play solo, you get higher spawn rates than a 4-player squad now. That hasn't been vigorously tested though. But as you can see, Solo spawn rates are crazy. This is technically duo spawn rates. But I'm not in the game, so, you know, it's a solo nonetheless. Alright, Rooks is down to his final life, still has 2 flags left. It looks like even the Giga Grenades were not enough for him to pass this mission. Damn, Rooks, I didn't realize you suck. Lock it in, brother. I didn't realize you suck, Rooks.
Alright, what am I missing? Hang on. Carl's been saying something. I've always had these kind of spawns, but a mixed bag when we go into quick play. I can be playing PC with high settings that might have been due to playing 1080p upscaling with TSS.
Yo, Carl, no offense when I say what I'm about to say. No offense at all, but we vigorously tested it with some of the best Helldivers in the world. And I mean that by, if you want to challenge that statement, I would love... I run competitions here where we do spectator sessions, set up challenges, and we see who can do the challenges the best, which pretty much means who can beat very, very difficult missions like this mission right here with the least amount of deaths. And we have a guy named Layden who is the undisputed #1 Helldiver in the world. And he was active during these tests, who did confirm that up until a week ago, you could adjust spawn rates by adjusting your settings. Now, I have had people argue that they played on max settings on their PC and their spawns have always been cracked. But the majority of people who have argued this haven't been good at, no, like I said, don't take offense to this. I'm just saying, I'm just talking from experience. The majority of people who have argued that they played on PC with max settings and they never had, they never saw a difference in spawn rates have not been good enough Helldivers to make that statement. So what I'm trying to say is someone who's not very good at the game could play with reduced spawn rates and think those are normal spawn rates, is what I'm trying to say. So because I've had my experimentations checked out for 3 days straight, I might add, for 3 days we ran tests with the undisputed best PC player in the world also confirming this statement, it's hard to believe that what you're saying is true without seeing your skill level. But from my experience, people who try to argue that in the last month or so, they could play on ultra settings on PC and still get the same amount of spawn rates. Those players typically aren't good enough at the game to notice a difference. No offense, Carl. I'm not talking about you personally. I'm just talking about in general. The people who like to argue against it previously just didn't know what they were talking about. That being said, a week ago, I made a video about it, and Arrowhead instantly patched that shit, and now it does appear that PC players on ultra settings are still getting these crazy spawns. Yo, Rooks, what were your settings for that game, by the way? Did you have high graphics settings for that run, Rooks? You had high settings? Yo, Carl, just so you don't feel like I'm calling you out specifically, I would love to see you do a solo run out here with what Rooks just attempted to show us your skill level. So you could, if you think you are as high level a player as some of the people like Rooks and Layton that I had running these tests, if you think you're at their level, I would love to do a spectator match with you and have you prove that shit, my friend. No offense, man. It's why I like playing the quick play. But anyway, yeah. So people, I'm not talking to you specifically, but people who aren't at the level that can constantly solo max difficulty lobbies on regular lobbies without the reduced spawn rate lobbies, people who can't consecutively solo those are going to think that reduced spawn rates feel like regular spawn rates. They're not going to see a difference. So it really depends on who we're talking to when people say things like, I've never seen a difference before. It really depends on your skill level. Because if you're not exceptionally skilled, I don't think you're going to see a difference. Every lobby is going to be hard as shit to you if you're not exceptionally skilled. Which is why I bring that up. God, that was epic, Rooks. I would love to see that again one day, but I think we're going to give you 2 tries. I don't know. I don't even want to play that. Let's run it back as a duo. Come on. Run it back. We're going to duo that shit. Come on, let's extract vengeance. Get in there. Start another one up.
We must act.
Can you check the green planet? Check the defense planet real quick.
The enemy's capabilities.
A lot of engines reduce spawn rate.
A lot of engines reduce spawn rates with graphics are increased. Simply performance balancing. Helldivers 2 has always...
You know what's crazy is I've been noticing that for like literally 6 months straight until I made a video about it, and they literally patched it the next day. I'm not even that big. I'm not even that big of a damn of a YouTuber. I don't even have that many subscribers. Like literally, I made a video about it the next day. They're like, "Nah, we can't get caught bullshitting like this. That's crazy."
Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
I really feel like at this point, though, I do need to put patched on my video, just in case people watch it. I need to patch that shit out.
Synchronized. Launch.
It was really interesting, though, because if you guys haven't seen the video of what I'm talking about, I literally proved it. The video wasn't like me sciencing it. It was after I've already scienced it, and it was just me literally saying what was going to happen like a damn future teller before it happened. I literally, before I started my first game, I did 2 games back-to-back, and it's on a live stream, which you can go back and watch as well, just if you guys don't believe me. But I did 2 games back-to-back. My first game I did on low settings, and I said, watch, I'm going to have a shit ton of shit everywhere. And then I proceeded to have a shit ton of shit everywhere. Then I did a second game, and literally before I hopped in the second game, said, look, I'm not going to have shit nowhere. Hopped in the game, didn't have shit nowhere. So I'm either a psychic, or I know what I'm talking about. Either way, I'm cool as shit. I like being cool. But I did a whole video with literally evidence showing what I was talking about, and people are still like, no, which is crazy. When the video was literally just evidence.
I'll look at doing some more data mining and see if I can find change. Could be difficult to find it.
I don't think it's important at this point, Hex, because we've already proved that it no longer exists. But it was an interesting find nonetheless.
Initiating FTL jump to the brilliance.
Damn it, man. I don't know how many times I want to reset. I'm about to be over this. How long have we been streaming for? Does anybody else want to do a challenge run? I am having fun. I do want to continue streaming. All right, let's reset one more time with a flag mission. We'll find something else to do. Unless you're trying to go to sleep, Brooks. I ain't gonna hold you. If you want to play, we can do some duos. I think duos are a really fun way to play this game. I think solos are by far the most challenging, but duos are probably the most funnest. Because sometimes you don't want to feel lonely. Sometimes you want a battle buddy. But if you're running a duo, you don't have enough firepower to handle everything efficiently, so you're still struggling a little bit. Obviously, depending on who your duo is. Because sometimes your duo just straight up carry you. Like, if you run a game on Layden, you're just not going to be doing shit. Layden's going to be killing everything. That dude is cracked. That dude is Neo from the Matrix. That man is just the chosen one. Wait, Carl, are you still here, Carl? You said you like playing quick play because it seems more fair. If you're still here, Carl, can you explain that statement? What do you mean by that? That seems like a really interesting statement. What do you mean by more fair? Do we not have a flag?
The enemy is attempting to seize one.
Do we not have a flag?
We must join the defense.
Come on, man! All right, bring us back to brilliance, and let's just play something else.
System test. Freedom, democracy, liberty.
Hang on, is it possible? It's not really, is it?
Manage democracy.
Never mind, it's not possible. Oh, you gotta go. All right, Rooks. Well, I appreciate you. You have a great one, my friend.
Ready for your next
and I'll catch you next time. Now, after today, keep in mind, after today, I'm going to be playing the new Assassin's Creed game tomorrow night. So this will be my last time on Helldivers, possibly for a few days, depending on how long it takes me to beat that game. Also, possibly I'll only play it one day if it sucks and I don't like it. It's not my thing. I've never really played an Assassin's Creed game before. I do think I'll like it. I do think I want to do a complete playthrough. But we'll see how it goes. If I'm really enjoying it, want to do a playthrough, I might be gone for a few days from Helldivers. I will be streaming, though. So y'all keep that in mind. GG Rooks. So I'd love to have some of you guys on the Assassin's Creed stream, but if you guys are just here for Helldivers, just know it might be a couple days till I get back on my Helldiver extravaganza, which would be nice. It'll be nice to take a few days off. I'm gonna be honest. Taking a few days off of a game that you play very consistently is a really nice way to find a new love for that game again. All right, I kind of want to run a duo. Do I, though? What time is it? 3 in the morning? Actually, I might call it myself. I feel like we had some really good talks here, though. There's Carl. More fair because spawns seem lower, like more chill. So, yeah. So you think spawns feel... Yeah, so you agree. So you're agreeing that the more players, the less spawns we get. I think the game is really broken. That should not be how the game is, but I think it is. I think currently you can only reduce spawns by adding more players to the game, which is crazy. More players mean less spawns is crazy, by the way. That's crazy balancing. There's no way that's supposed to be how it goes. But in its current state, it seems like that is what happens. I caught a little bit of another streamer's stream, and he was bitching about how he doesn't have enough spawns, but he would not play without a full squad. And I'm pretty sure that was why he wasn't getting good spawn rates. It's because he was full squad in it. I just can't understand people complain about the game being too easy and not just like playing a duo or something. I don't get it. Like I don't understand how you can want a harder challenge and then not like run a duo or something for a harder challenge. I just don't get it. This is my friend's code though. I got you, my friend. 9833-3778. If you shoot me a friend request, I'll add you next time I get on. I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. And I will be streaming tomorrow night and probably the next few nights. But I'm not going to be on Helldivers for a couple days probably because I'm going to try to do the Assassin's Creed playthrough that comes out tomorrow. Actually, it's already out. It came out at midnight tonight. So, yeah, I'll be playing that tomorrow. So I'll see you guys on Helldivers when I see you. But if you want to hang out with me and not just, for the Helldivers, but you want to hang out with me, I will be here. I'll be here. So look me up. I'll see you guys when I see you. I'm out. GG's, everybody. Excellent talks we had today. I enjoyed the venting. Good night, everybody.